Happy Friday night. Let's go. There happens to be a new mix by Flamingosis, the guy who's been making all the beats that I like to use in the background, with credit in the description, of course, and I'm not making money off of it, but that dude is a talented producer, and we're listening to Mood Provider Volume 9, full mixtape. This came out today, I think. We've been cycling through the past 8 up to this point. Okay. Oh yeah, January 25th, 2 days ago. Anyway, though, wait, it's kind of loud. Ooh, okay. I'm really tired today. I wasn't kidding. Haha, just kidding. It's that way. The chat. I wasn't kidding. I'm very tired, and I could probably go to bed right now. Close my eyes, turn this light off, and just drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Is that the words? Anyway, though, I don't know. I want to check in for a little bit. Also, yeah, I'm definitely starting to prefer this. Maybe I change the layout of the home base. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, the only interesting, I guess there's really no top of show today. If you read the description, you'll see in the top of show section. The top of show today consists of the fact that we're going to discuss that there is no top of show today. There's one notable update, I guess, and I hate to do this, but just for documenting purposes, I invited myself to a pizza party with Tom Hanks today. There's a little bit more to that, but I'm going to leave it there. That was fun, though. Then, also, I don't know, I didn't put it in the chat, or I didn't put it in the title, but on this stream, I'm actually going to be getting naked. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be crazy. Not really sure I've seen it. It's definitely never been done on this channel before. But I kind of just want to get naked right now. One sec. All right. That's pretty refreshing. Naked. It's like a type of juice. Naked juice. It's a brand. This one's like a blueberry mix. It's all based on blueberries. It's pretty good. Naked juice. Find it at your local grocery store. Sorry for the ASMR, but I really needed this. I was maybe gonna put that in the title, like getting naked on stream. But I can't get banned on number 39. 38? 38. Sorry for the squeaky chair too. Maybe I should loosen up. Nah. I could sit on the exercise ball, but then I'm gonna be like way lower. And I would like something to prop this mic up on. I used to have like a perfect box. Whatever. This doesn't have to be your problem. Let me check one place. You guys just saw that I was wearing shorts. LOL. The Midnight Rangoon occasionally wears shorts, okay? For some reason, they don't like to use air conditioning on his ship to save money. No, that's not what's happening. It's just laziness. I could go turn on the AC, and I might, because it's kind of hot. And I want it on anyway. Dilemmas. I like that I'm holding the mic even after getting a solution to like bring it higher up to me. Let's see how this works out. Honestly, whoa. Wait a minute, this is kind of perfect. It's kind of perfect. I don't have to hold it up, but it's still like right here by my chest and cool. How do we feel about I think the ring light's kind of intense right now. All right, anyway, top of show. There is no top of show, of course. And then, I actually already played Fortnite tonight, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. We're going to go right into God of War shortly. But, and I moved some things around on the stream deck. I think I made it way better. Sorry, dude. New Flamingosis. It's great. It's really good. The only other part of the top of show is that we did play Fortnite off stream a little earlier. And of course, when I'm not recording, I have my best games. So I had a pretty good game, and there were 2 clips that I might as well just show on the stream. Because I was able to save them as a replay. So, whenever I play on stream, it doesn't go so hot. But I want you to see that I can sometimes hit the clip, even if it's ironically not recording. Dude, this has potential to be his best mood provider yet. This is groovy. There's 40 more minutes, essentially. Bruh. Also, I don't hate that this is a low-key stream. We may never have a viewer. I mean, we had one, but I'm going to just power through God of War. And I made the decision, I'm going to separate this channel. The only playlists, most likely, are going to be the eras. So you're going to have... And the era is just based on what the main event game, marquee game that I'm playing is. So right now, we're in our God of War Ragnarok era. The stream started when I was in my Jedi Fallen Order era. That era was crazy because I was a little frustrated with Jedi Fallen Order, so it was a love-hate, and I was learning how to stream and setting it all up. We still didn't even get fully set up, until this era, I would say. I think we're doing pretty well now, though. We had 3 headphones running at the same time out of our headphone splitter, and it was all good. I'm gonna just check. I don't know why there'd be a problem with the audio, but I'm just gonna make sure it's all good. Because I was able to save them as a replay. So. Okay. Again, I am my only... Oh, I just realized I was the viewer at the beginning, too. See? Nobody is... God damn it, that's so sad. Alright, let me get naked because of that. No regrets. Also, tiny little tangent. It's actually getting a little bit harder for me to separate Justin Roiland from his entities. Like Rick and Morty right here. I happen to put up this beautiful custom watercolor that my sister made right before this all broke. And I'm not saying I'm going to take it down, but like it is a little bit... It's going to be hard to watch that show once he's gone and just not constantly think Justin Roiland, Justin Roiland, Justin Roiland. Like, it's... That show is like his DNA. No. He is in that show's DNA, you know? So, also Squanch games, like Trover Saves the Universe. It's an amazing game. I played it, and I was considering replaying it on stream. A quick little Trover Saves the Universe era. But he does, like, every voice in that game. And all you can think about when you play it is Justin Roiland, Justin Roiland, Justin Roiland. And, of course, when you just think his name, you think about what he's done. And, like, it's just so hard to enjoy. So, I wish he didn't do what he did. Wish he was a little bit more chill. Which he could have been if he wasn't... I don't know. Well, I don't know. Don't send weird DMs to people, to underage fans. So, that was one thing. That's just like an ongoing observation. We'll see where that goes as time goes on. I forgot to light my candle in the background. I hope you can forgive me. But let me show you these clips before we hop into God of War. What do you think? Why am I blanking on the clips? Oh, I hit the wrong button. That would be why. Alright, I want to go to the gallery. How do I do such a thing? Go to media gallery. Before I started streaming, actually these are all automatically recorded. I'm pretty sure I have some, like this is a really old clip. Here's an old clip. Me playing with my cousin Tyler. Whoa, that was like a little quick scope DMR shot to the head. It's not that old of a clip, actually. Is there anything else to this? I have some other decent ones. That was probably that whole clip. Here's from today. Oops. There's 3. Oh, one of them is a screenshot. Alright, each one's 1 minute long. But the cool thing probably happens in the last few seconds. So this guy was pushing me. Oh, there's actually 2 good things here. I was trying to get him, but I just was like, boom. Got him with the shotgun right as he landed in front of me. Because you shouldn't just let yourself get pushed like that, of course. Oh, who's here? The lore master is here, dude. I'm reacting to some older Fortnite clips from today that happened when I wasn't streaming. But, hold up. We gotta just talk to our favorite lore master, man. It's been forever. It's been forever. Thank you for being an actual viewer that tuned in. Thought it was just gonna be me in here. I was dying. Hey, remember this? Remember this book, Eric? This is the second time I borrowed it from a good friend, and I've had it for years and have not made it into the main text. But I started the foreword of this one, and it was amazing. It was so good that I put it down to save it for a time when I would like be able to dive into it more. And then I guess I forgot to dive in. But if there is going to be a novel that I'm going to read, like this one's at the top of the list. It's awesome. It's got, it stars Mike Wazowski. Like, of course, it's going to be great, you know? You just missed some more Justin Roiland talk. You might have heard it. I was saying it's getting more difficult the more I think about it to keep enjoying the stuff that he makes and will be associated with in the future, such as seasons 8 through 10 of Rick and Morty, without just like it being a little bit tainted by the person, like, you know. But I don't know why I'm repeating it. But do you want to be in the Discord? I want this to be pretty chill, but I'm very happy to have the voice of God in my ear. Also, you missed I got naked earlier on the stream. I can do it again for you if you want. I think I'm going to, because I kind of just have the urge to get naked. So here we go. Cheers. Made from all naked ingredients. Fresh blueberries. Fresh bananas. They don't wear clothes. Discord for a little. Is this another coming back from the bars Friday night scenario? Let me get you in here. Sorry, I know about the delay. I know you're just watching me ramble. Until your shit comes through. Here we go. Get ready, everybody. We're connecting our transmission. Eric's docking in the stage. There he is. What's up?
Discord.
Hello?
You hear me?
Yeah. It was just glitching for a sec.
Do you hear me though, right?
Yeah, you're good now.
This is the first time I've ever tried this. I went to my launch pad today and I realized I had Discord on my computer. So I was like, I can just talk on my computer.
There you go. Nice. I'm surprised you knew it was called Launchpad.
Yeah, I'm so bad at technology.
That's okay.
Yeah.
How much? Anything you want to discuss based on what you heard when you tuned in?
Well, the first thing I like is that you borrowed a full five text collection.
Oh, yes, I did. I did. It has all 5 books. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think is a great. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I like that series. Honestly, it's great.
I'm really excited to go through it one day.
Because you can tell that he starts out with like a satirical edge, and it's also satirical through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then he kind of starts caring about the characters, and he says like, I'm gonna like make a good story out of this too.
That sounds satisfying and entertaining as fuck.
Yeah. So obviously, I think the first two. Well, the third one is probably my favorite, but the first two are very solid. The third one is really good, like how it expands on it. The fourth one is interesting, controversial.
Is that the salmon one?
Yeah, the fourth one is called Thanks for All the Fish. And the fifth one, I think, is called...
I can just tell you.
What is the fifth one called?
Alright, hold on. So it starts with...
let me tell you this. Can I try to remember?
Yeah.
First one is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yep.
Second is Restaurant and the End of the Universe.
Yeah.
Third one is Life in the Universe and Everything.
Kind of the worst title so far.
Although it does actually have something to do with the story.
Okay.
Fourth one is So Long and Thanks for All the Fish.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the fifth one is... Let me try to remember this.
It's weird. It's a weird one.
The fifth one is also the weirdest story.
I think I'm actually seeing 6.
There's six. Well, so Douglas Adams died pretty young. Not young, but relatively young. He died in his 50s from a heart attack.
Wow.
And the sixth one is written by the guy who wrote Artemis Fowl.
Cool. Wasn't there an Artemis Fowl TV show that flopped?
There was a movie that flopped.
I feel like there was recently a TV show that was so bad you might not have even heard about it.
I read the.
Or no, it was a movie. It was a movie. You're right.
I read the first Unmisfound novel. I remember as a kid, and I really liked it, and it was good. What's the fifth one called? What's the fifth Douglas Adams novel called?
Young Zaphod Plays It Safe.
That's the fifth one called. That's the fifth Douglas Adams novel.
Yeah, it comes after So Long and Thanks for All the Fish.
Wait,
and then
no, not.
the next. Okay, then maybe let's see. This is called The Ultimate. It says 5 novels in one outrageous volume. Douglas Adams, The Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And then the last one is called Mostly Harmless.
Yes, Mostly Harmless. That's what it's called.
That's the 6th one, apparently.
Really?
Wait, no. Young Zaphod Plays It Safe is only 24 pages. It must be like an interlude or short story.
Yeah, no, Mostly Harmless is the 5th one, and then Another Thing is the 6th one that's technically not canonical. Or
that
maybe
one's not included in this Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, Mostly Harmless is the 5th one. That makes sense.
Whoa.
But I do think, I will say, I won't spoil anything, but the character of Arthur Dent, that's like the main character, a human.
Yeah, he grows up to become Aquaman, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're thinking of Arthur Kent.
My bad.
I do like a story. I've always thought about this. I like a story where someone is entered into a world that they're unknowing about in the first part of the story, and slowly they become like accustomed to the world that they've been introduced to.
Like the upcoming Mario movie.
Like the upcoming Mario movie. It's just interesting to watch. It's just like true to life. It's like you get introduced to a new world and you're like, I'm solely, like, completely unknowing to this. And then slowly it's like, how a story usually does it is that they introduce another new character, and then that person who's very new to it has to introduce them to the world, you know?
Like another person who just recently got there?
Yes. So then,
I think that's one version. That is one trope within the larger thing you're describing.
Yeah, but I remember Mostly Harmless.
An example of that would be like Toy Story or something, where like more and more lost toys come to a club and like they take them in. They're like, we've been here for 2 weeks. Like,
I remember Mostly Harmless. I was reading that, and the way the prose wrote it was that like Arthur Dent is having like a transcendentalist experience in the universe. He's like, you know, like how what's it called? It happens on Earth too in real life. It's like when you like balance on those beams that are like 15 feet up. You know what I'm talking about?
And like
it's like imagine you're in Asia and like there's like these bamboo beam or bamboo. What's it called? Bamboo? Or not bamboo.
You're putting an N on the end of that?
Bamboo, sorry. Bamboo. You know what I'm talking about? The bamboo beams that you like jump around on?
I don't know. I can picture a stalk of bamboo. What do you mean you jump around on it?
You know what I'm talking about? Where you're like jumping around on the balls of your feet around this like huge grove of bamboo.
And it's like suspended in the air?
Yes, you're balancing.
I don't know if I can picture now what you're saying, but I don't know if I can reference that.
If I send it to you, you'll see it. But anyway,
send it to me.
There's a scene in the bamboo.
Did you ever get the word for the plant great things?
No, I didn't.
I'm still thinking about it.
Oh, what's that called? It's in Sly Cooper also. This video game series. But anyway, my point is that there's a scene in the 5th book where he's having like a transcendental experience, and you just can see that he's like fully embraced how crazy the universe is. Even though in the 1st book, before he learns any of that, he's still like learning, you know?
Yeah.
And I like that. I like the character progression.
Character progression is satisfying. There's one character, I won't say too much, in a show that I may or may not be working on. There's one character that like has a huge progression as the show goes on. Like, it's hard to believe that it's the same character by the end.
Does the character have to do with World War II?
He may have been in World War II.
Got it.
Also, speaking of that, you probably weren't here yet at the beginning, but I kind of had a pizza party with Tom today.
Really?
Yeah, our whole office did this Pizza Friday, and normally it's like a Tom and Gary thing, but today we got in on it, and we were doing like family style pizza and salads.
Really?
And he parked right next to me, so I have a funny picture of our cars just as boys right next to each other.
Did you meet him?
Sort of. He introduced himself to me, but there wasn't really time to do it the other way around, and that's ironic. He was like, "Hey, I'm Tom. I work here."
Hi, I'm Tom. I work here.
Yeah, and it was like Woody. It sounded just like Woody.
Should I, between you and I, eat a goon gummy?
I think if you're gonna be here for a while, I think let's do it.
I think I'm gonna be here for a while.
Fuck yeah! Are you down to watch some God of War gameplay eventually?
Oh, 100%. Because
All
I
right.
only watch God of War gameplay after you've done it, you know? And I want to see it on the live stream.
Definitely be a part of it. Yeah, I can even send it. I'll send it through Discord in case you want to watch it.
I have a date tomorrow, but I'm down to stay up because it's late at night. So
Nice. Do you have homework to do in the morning?
I have a few things I probably want to read eventually, but it's not like pressing.
Cool. Well, let's have ourselves a little time.
You know what I like about law school, by the way, and
What?
I think about this when I'm in class and we talk about it, is that my professors were really great, like very smart people. They ask a question or they describe something, and I'm like, I've never thought about it like that before.
That's pretty
And I think
awesome because
I
that's
think
gonna.
it's great for like screenwriting too.
Yeah.
I always think about that.
Hell yeah.
I'm in property right now, and my property professor says something about property, which I've like just never really like even thought about. And she's like, "What do you think that?"
Normally we
What do you-
take property for granted, I would say.
For sure, and it's a huge part of like human society, you know.
Yep.
But it's
One of
like,
the biggest.
why do you think this is somebody's property? What is property? Like that's an interesting concept. Like, it
Does-
goes beyond.
Does that class cover intellectual property?
Yeah, we've just touched on intellectual property.
That's crazy because it's intangible for the most part.
But it's like, it's intangible, obviously. It's not physical, but it feels like property, and there's rules. Like, there's rules to it that just are intuitive. But at the same time, it's like, why do we think those are intuitive, you know?
Yeah. Wow, cool. I think that's definitely that field. A lot of fields where you're just able to like study society and our species and like behavior are probably just super helpful for living everyday life.
It is a concept of studying human behavior in a weird way, right?
Totally.
Because you're like, how did humans come up with the idea of property?
And like not just the idea of it, but like how to handle it legally.
Yeah. Because we learned about, there's a very famous case, Johnson v. McIntosh, that's like known as like, essentially what is like a very racist case. It's like a guy thought he had bought land from Native American, early America.
Mm-hmm.
And the court was like, basically, they decided like, we're going to start now. Property starts from this year on. We're going to ignore all property rights before.
Wow.
And they decided like, okay, U.S. property starts now. Native American property, we're going to ignore that.
Wow.
And it's interesting because like he came up with like, obviously like the foundation is like, oh, he's coming with like a different time and like a different mindset. But what he's saying is still relevant today. Like, we still follow his philosophy on what property is, basically.
Yeah, because that's the precedent, I guess.
It's a precedent. Like, you don't think about that, but like, you live on American lands, and he made that. This guy, basically. This
And
majority of people.
The annoying thing about all that is like, if you flipped that scenario to him, like whoever that guy was, if you said like, all right, starting today, I'm just gonna move into your house and like it's my house, he'd be like, what the fuck? No.
But
Like,
he also talked about something that like it's not necessarily that like right or wrong. He just made his point in this case. He's like, listen, we conquered, and that means we have it.
They kind of
like,
cheated though.
Cheated, but he's like our professor was saying like, I don't think it's right, but you have to say like he's right in his opinion of what human history is. Like, we conquered their land, it's ours now.
I guess so.
And
There's too many juniors.
Juniors?
That's the quote. Never mind. That's a quote from. You don't know that quote? That quote means nothing to you?
What's that from? Community?
I use it in the wrong context, but that was the joke. From somebody that we went to Parkway Central with, they told it to Mr. Flunker.
Oh, was that Moppy?
No, I don't want to go into further detail now. I plead the fifth.
All right.
I'll text it to you.
It's a question, Jordan.
Sorry, stream. Yeah.
Okay, so I went out. I had a night out.
Uh-huh.
I drank some goon juice, but not goon juice in the way you thought about it. Like goon juice in the traditionally once was
Red or
outlawed by
white.
prohibition.
Once was what?
Well, I could just say alcohol. So
Okay, you're turned.
So I have 18 goon gummies that I've split in half. They were
Okay.
originally 9.
Okay, so you have 9 that you've split in half.
Which means that each goon gummy has 5 milligrams of goon power.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, I think the safest play is just do 1. And for
Yeah.
you, I would not do more than 2 at a time.
But if I do 2 at a time, I think it's game over.
I don't think it's game over. I do 2 at a time. That's mathematically what I would do for
Okay,
like a good time.
I just did 2.
What if I was like, all right, what you're gonna want to do is cut them in half again, and then cut them in half again and take 1.
But that's what makes it fun, is that I just did it without thinking.
Dude, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have a good time. I'll make sure I will ease you into the next reality that you're about to drop into.
I've been texting the girl that I have a date with tomorrow.
That's exciting. I heard that message go through right there.
You see that? You hear that?
I heard it, yeah. Things going well? Is it a Hinge date?
It's a Hinge date, but she's also from the same origin of the world.
She likes vodka waters.
She likes vodka waters, and she likes the yarmulke.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not offended.
Should I watch? I saw that you sent me this cooking thing. Should I react to that real quick on the stream?
That's very nice. Okay.
Oh, Michael?
How are we?
What's up? We're live, my man. How you doing?
Doing well, babe.
Mike says he's doing well. That means I'm doing well.
Let me put away the goon gummies real quick.
Thank you for getting on my level, though. I'm excited.
Ford a lot, babe.
I'm not playing Ford. I was about to play God of War, but we can run like a few more duos.
Honestly, I'm too fucked up. I don't wanna embarrass you on the stream.
Well, yeah, I was about to go over my clips from the games before.
I'm not here right now.
You're just a ghost.
I'm an NPC.
Mike is an NPC.
Michael, what have you been up to?
Just Ricky, I've been applying for jobs. Been sending people some LinkedIn messages to network. Called Amanda Kellogg's today.
Kellogg's?
Yeah, Kellogg's.
Cool.
Miss Kellogg. Unfortunately, not smoking any more dope. And
Just because that would limit your choices?
Well, I've never heard of the word dope. Are you speaking about goon powder?
yeah,
Goon flour.
Goon flour, yeah. But
Can we please follow the lore of the universe?
listen, I know you're not a full lawyer yet, but I'm just curious. I'd like to hear your opinion on this, on my scheme. Okay, so
This all is on recording, just so you know.
I don't care.
You called it a scheme.
Yeah, well, first of all, as a lawyer, please don't say it over recording, but go ahead.
And don't call it a scheme.
Yeah. Not a scheme, and you're not officially a lawyer, so we're straight.
Sure.
So here's my thing. So almost every job I've applied to so far in Texas is like, yeah, drug screen, whatever. And, you know, I have no choice. I have to say, like, big yish, like, give me the drug screen, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So here's my proposed solution. And this is what I would like to hear your thoughts on. And Mr. Rangoon, please feel free to comment.
I wish we had Bailiff Mitch in here.
So I applied for an appointment to get a Missouri medical card, and my appointment is on Monday. And you know, you have to pay $150, and I'm not really sure if that's just to have the appointment or like you get the appointment and like, you know,
that's for the
just a
prescription.
Free med card type shit, which I think it's free med card type shit.
Yeah.
And so, you know, obviously I live in Texas, super anti-marijuana, all that shit. So applying for jobs, so here's my potential workaround, right? They're like, hey, Mike, you know, I get through the interview process. They're like, you're the guy, you know, and then it's like, oh, it's time for you to take a little drug testy. And so I'm going to be like, hey, like, you know, just want to be transparent. You know, I'm the guy, you're the guy. But actually I have a medical card in Missouri, which technically is still my permanent address. You know, I was just there like a couple weeks ago. You know, I smoked some dope. You know, because it's legal there. You know, and again, I have a med card. Yeah. So, you know, am I absolved or am I being naive? That like,
so Michael, what you're dealing with here is one of the foundational aspects of America, which is federalism.
Yeah.
Which means that in a weird way, every state of America, even though we don't think about it like this, it's kind of its own country.
Yeah. Well, technically, man.
Texas in particular, historically. Yeah. But I think it's true for every state. Every state has its own laws.
Yeah.
And there's not many laws, even though it might feel like there is, that supersede state law. The laws of the state really apply to the state specifically, and they don't apply to other states.
So you're telling me I'm fucked.
What I'm telling you is that marijuana, which is an interesting example, is state by state legal. It's legal in Colorado and California and recently Missouri.
Yeah.
But it's not federally legal.
Yeah. Facts.
So if you travel between states, it's technically not legal, unless you're traveling between two states that is legal. But if you're in a state that's not legal, you might be in trouble.
Yeah, but here's my logic, Rick. You know, I got a legal med card, right? Whether I live in Missouri full time or not, right? It's still my full time address. You know what I mean? So I'm like, hey, I just moved to Texas. You know, I was in Missouri for Christmas. I love Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And because it's legal and because I have a med card, you know, I'm so down bad. I have so many mental issues that I need medical marijuana and such. Respectfully,
Diabetes.
to those that actually need it for medical purposes. Sure. You know, I'm just gonna throw that out there, and it's like, you know, I get it. We're in Texas, you know what I mean? But like, I was in Missouri for like a week, like 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So like, what I'm saying.
I don't want to get political, but I'm just gonna use an example. Okay?
No, please, whatever you feel you need to do to explain why I'm fucking stupid, please go ahead.
Okay, first of all, you're framing it in a way that I would never frame it, which is that you're fucking stupid. You're not fucking stupid.
You're the guy. Thank you. You're the guy.
I'll just say this. and this is not political, I'm just going to use an example, which is that there are states now where abortion is legal and where it's illegal. Okay?
And Texas is no abortion and no weed. So
what you're saying, as if like you're saying in another way, is like, oh, I had an abortion, or I want to have an abortion in this state, I should have it in this state.
Yeah.
We've shown that like you can't technically do that. Like states have the right now.
Yeah.
To decide what they want.
I get the logic. I'll let you finish before I rebuttal.
No, you rebuttal. Go ahead. I'm done.
My thing is just like, I live in Missouri. Mommy and Daddy live in Missouri. I have a legal thing that says I can smoke marijuana.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, oh no, I was in Missouri seeing Mommy and Daddy, like, oh no. Like, I smoked I smoked a joint, you know what I mean? Like that's
well,
my logic.
You would have to you wouldn't be able to imply that it was recreational at all. You'd have to play up the medical aspect of it, I think.
Yes, that's the whole argument. That's the whole argument is I'm gonna have a legal medical card. And so then that part that you're saying doesn't matter.
Well,
you'd have to show, Michael, that I mean, there's not much you can show. It just means like
it's just a risk.
You have a card that's just legal in the state of Missouri.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's it. Like that's all that matters. Really.
And you still fail their test, their requirements to work there.
Yeah, listen, I fully understand what y'all are saying, but at a point in time I was in Missouri, like, my piss isn't clean because I was in Missouri for Christmas, and weed's legal there. And I have a medical card that proves that I'm allowed to.
You could get this up to the Supreme Court, Michael.
Huh?
You could get this up to the Supreme Court, I think.
Well, I don't think that, but
I don't know, man, because it goes between 2 different state lines.
Yeah, but I mean the problem is I do live in Texas, so.
Well, the other problem is where do you actually live? Because we just learned about this, the civil procedure aspect of it. Do you live in Texas or do you live in Missouri?
Well, I physically live in Texas. However, my permanent address is in Missouri.
You're living a very complicated legal life right now.
Yeah.
What does your driver's license say?
Missouri.
You're living a life right now that a lot of people have really utilized and have gone to the Supreme Court with.
I mean,
you should do it, Mike.
Take
it to the Supreme Court.
I'm gonna have to do it if it comes to it.
Visit.
The Supreme Court only take cases that have to do with federal constitutional law.
Yeah, I mean, I have stopped smoking, so that's the thing. But again, and I guess this is live to the internet. But I'm confident that none of my employees are going to stumble upon this.
Ouch.
Michael, I really do think you have a case here.
Well, if what happened? So far, nothing's happened.
No. Yes. I just think in the hypothetical scenario he's created, which is that you were in a state that legally had marijuana, and then you go to a state and you get tested for marijuana and you fail because it's illegal there. I do think that's an interesting case because it says you were in a place that was legal and now you're in a place that's illegal. But you weren't actively participating in the illegal activity.
No.
It's a residual of a legal activity in what is now considered an illegal state.
Let's pretend I'm not a pot.
You learned a lot, it seems like, Rick.
Let's pretend I'm not a pothead, you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter if you're a pothead or not. It just matters that you did smoke weed in one state, and now you went to another state.
Yes.
That it was illegal, and now you're getting tested. And I think that's interesting. I think you could do something with that.
Yeah, you're picking what I'm putting down. I like that.
You got to represent him.
You might be the case that makes weed federally legal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, here, you know what? You should test the theory. And if it works, then it works. And if it doesn't work, you just go to the Supreme Court.
Yeah. Well, if it doesn't work, what we're going to first have to do is appeal.
Appeal.
First, we're going to have to go to trial court.
No, I'm an adult. But I'm an adult.
You'll be tried as an adult for your crimes.
Well, yes, that's not, of course. But then we're going to have to appeal.
Here's what I'll do. Becky. Here's what I'll do for you, babe. I'm gonna let you shadow. Shadow Anders Wasserman defending me.
Yeah.
In a federal court, and you can be legally, or I guess whatever in your line of business. I don't know what the word would be, but you can be like his understudy in court. Like you can be his
shadow,
second in command. Like you can sit on the court with us, and that's a great experience. You can put on your resume, and then you're the guy. More importantly, like fuck me, you know what I'm saying? Like you're the guy now.
This conversation.
And you know that every Supreme Court case since audio recording has become a thing.
Yeah.
You can actually listen to the entire case.
Yeah.
The entire case of a Supreme Court case is a 15-minute monologue from each lawyer.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like you and Anders together, just on the.
Well, personally, Michael, I am looking for a summer associate job. So,
well, he works for the government. I love my dad, man. Don't waste your time even trying.
Why do you say that?
He works for the government, man. That's nothing you want to do.
Okay.
I mean, if you'd like me to set that up, I'm happy to. I know plenty of lawyers that could help you, but like I don't think that anything that any of them do is really worth your while, to be completely honest.
I think I do want to do right now some IP stuff or some stuff like that, but I think my mom like minimally does IP, but again, like I would rather, like if we're gonna compare apples to oranges, like I'd rather you shadow my dad who works for the government as a prosecuting attorney than my mom who pretends to practice law.
Damn.
Oh, okay, let's not get that.
Damn.
Your mom does practice law.
I mean, if she pretends.
Karen's actually on the other line. Let's bring her in.
Nah, she's slumped.
Michael.
But seriously, I don't think that would be wild, to be honest.
Did you watch Better Call Saul, Michael?
I watched most of it. I got kind of bored at a point. It just took too long for it to progress for me, and
it's a Saul show, but it's fucking.
I got to. You guys have both watched it, yeah? Like, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Well, Jordan hasn't watched it, but I don't think.
I got to the point basically where his brother, I forget his name.
Oh.
Practice guitar.
Yeah, I got to the point basically where like he was like basically about to die.
Oh, okay, huge spoiler, but okay.
Yeah, I got to the point where he was about to die, all that shit, and like he and Saul, like really, really bad point in their relationship.
Yeah.
I was like, is this dude gonna die or what? And then he didn't for a while, and it's like this to me, like that was pretty much what everything was leading up to, just waiting.
Was he when he hit his head on the desk?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I agree that could have been probably the death point. I agree. I remember watching that, and I remember the actual moment, and I was like, oh, like he totally died right there. That'd be crazy, right?
There's like 4 times where he should have just died, and he just didn't.
But I do understand why they extended it, and it... Personally, like, I know what you're saying, like, it is such a slow show, right? Like, it's insanely slow. Me and my dad would watch it week to week.
Yeah.
Week to week is better, I feel like, almost for that show than binging it, because binging it, it's, like, so slow, it feels like. Like, nothing progresses. Week to week, it's, like, almost like you get a little movie each week. I've never seen a show. You've seen Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah, that's why I was so impatient, honestly, because I was just like waiting, like when Saul coming.
Yeah, but it almost adds to it because you almost forget about the character of Saul Goodman, like what he is in Breaking Bad, and you really connect with the character of like Jimmy McGill, like he seems like a good guy.
See. I agree with, like, yeah, he's a good guy, but I disagree with the fact that I forgot about
Are you still thinking about Saul in the back of your mind the whole show?
like the entire time, like first episode, I'm like, the fuck is Saul good?
Interesting, because when I watched it, so separate from that, I didn't think about Saul Goodman. I almost forgot about what that character was like in Breaking Bad.
No, like that's all I was looking for. I was just waiting for him to become Saul Goodman, and it was just so.
But I think it's like, first of all, they really. I would use the term they built themselves runway. Because Breaking Bad was such a big hit and so weirdly experimental in a weird way, you know, to become a big hit of a show. They really bought themselves weird amount of time with Better Call Saul, where they could have this guy slowly become Saul, you know?
No, I definitely agree with you, but just from my personal perspective, like I just got very bored waiting for that to like physically happen.
I guess. I don't know. I was fully enveloped. I was just watching, like, I can't believe. I was thinking more of like a filmmaking or writing waypoint. I was like, I can't believe they're taking so long. Like, it's impressive.
But
in a weird way.
You watched the whole thing, yeah?
I did watch the whole thing, and I also will say, another genius aspect of the show, I genuinely think this is so well done, is that it's obviously a slow show, but as it gets closer to Breaking Bad, it becomes more like Breaking Bad. It has more to do with like crime and certain characters from Breaking Bad, and each season progressively gets more and more connected to Breaking Bad, which makes sense time-wise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Like, you haven't gone to... There's a certain character they introduce, and I won't say who it is, but his first name is Lalo.
Okay.
There's a character they introduced at the end of the 4th season, which you haven't gone to yet, I guess. You probably just almost finished the 3rd, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
There's a character they introduce which becomes sort of... Even though he's introduced halfway through the show, over halfway through the show, he is so beautifully written, beautifully acted. The guy they got to play this guy is genius. Like, incredible. You just feel how good of an actor he is. He becomes basically the main villain of the entire show. You forget the first half of the show because this guy really takes over. And they also, no matter how good he is, and almost how much he like overcompensates for the show, they fit him into the plot of like Saul Goodman and Breaking Bad also. So it's like perfectly written.
Okay, so I got through season 3, episode 7, and then I stopped.
Okay, season 3 episode. I know where you are. Did he already do the insurance thing?
Yes.
Yes, which is, again, that's the difference between Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It's like Better Call Saul, he does like small things in real life that feel big.
Yeah.
But when they introduce Breaking Bad stuff, which is actual crime, actual deaths, that's like season 5.
Yeah.
It's like it feels way more important because you didn't expect people to actually die until they start getting closer to that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I just have a short fucking attention span, I guess, but like I just couldn't continue. Like I was just,
I understand it's a slow, and just to sell it more, I understand it's a slow show. It's really slow. And it builds, and it doesn't, like, ruin itself. It really follows through. Nacho is a great character. You've seen him, right?
Yeah.
That's a great character. And also, if you rewatch Breaking Bad, if you rewatch the first episode of Saul being introduced, do you remember the scene where they have him at the grave, and they have a gun on his head?
Yeah.
If you rewatch that scene, he goes, "It wasn't me, it was Ignacio." And then they pull the gun away, and he's like, "No Lalo? You don't know Lalo?" And they're like, "We're Walt and Jesse." They don't know what he's talking about. It's like almost like a joke. That's like the joke of the series is like, oh, at that point when they wrote it, it's like, oh, Saul, he's like in over his head so much that like random Mexican cartel members are trying to kill him, you know?
Yeah.
In Better Call Saul, you meet Ignacio. You've met Ignacio, right?
Yes.
And then you meet the character of Lalo. So they actually explain that line and why he says that. The entire show
really
leads
cool.
up to that moment.
It just, I mean, just like other than the slow progression, it just also just kind of pissed me off, like how much of a piece of shit his brother was.
Yeah, but okay,
Which
he
is the
is a
point.
piece of shit. But you also, the other genius of it is you kind of like, okay, let me try to explain this correctly. He is a piece of shit in the moment, but you as an audience member know he becomes Saul Goodman, so you know his brother ends up being right.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, right? Like, that's how they get you. Is that in the moment he's totally wrong, but you know that he's gonna end up being right.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I just was like, more so for me, like, and I'm just like an impatient motherfucker. I was just waiting for that to happen, and it up to the point where I got to, it was like it's about to happen.
Yes.
Based upon what you're saying, and by no means did you ruin the series at all, but like it's, you know, obviously I expect that to happen, you know, and it just took too fucking long. Like I
didn't get to do this when I watched it week to week, but I would readjust in this way. Instead of a show that totally just becomes about, like, any seasonal turns Saul Goodman, you're watching a guy's life slowly and, like, realistically lead him to becoming Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
Because, like, a show can cut. It can cut from this year to this year. And maybe they should. I understand your argument. But I do think the show is saying, like, we're going to show actually every part of what happens to make this person this kind of, like, cartoonish character.
Which is fair.
Because Jimmy McGill is, like, real. And Saul Goodman is, like, almost like a cartoon, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, how does that guy become that? And they make it make sense.
But for me, like, it's like kind of what you said. Like, it's, you know, I watched Breaking Bad. Like, I was just kind of waiting for that to happen. Like, I knew it was gonna happen, and
Yes, it's almost as if you're watching Breaking Bad and you start with Heisenberg, like the full Breaking Bad ending, and then you cut back to the beginning, right?
yeah, and that's I guess kind of what bothers me too. And like, I also think they did Mike Ehrmantraut like too well in Better Call Saul.
Oh yeah. That doesn't fit Breaking Bad.
Exactly, and that's also partially why I'm so impatient.
Well, okay.
Did him
That's another part of the show that I've thought about, is that, like, the show is called Better Call Saul, but it's almost two shows, two different main characters. There's Jimmy and then there's Mike.
Yeah.
I don't think it's spoiling it, but I will say, even at this point, I feel like you've seen enough episodes where you start thinking, like, this is actually the same story, just weird. You're just watching two different people go through the same experience.
Yeah.
Which is that's experimental in itself, that I really appreciated, and that they don't even interact that much. They're both going in their own, and that's part of, like, being a prequel. I think they thought about that, like, they technically can't interact that much for the sake of the story making sense.
Do they meet in Breaking Bad?
Yeah, they met a few times in Breaking Bad, but the way the relationship in Breaking Bad works, the way they establish it, it doesn't feel like they know each other that well.
I see.
Better Call Saul, even though it's about those two characters, they can't connect that closely for this Breaking Bad to make sense.
Got you.
That's
Also,
fair.
in like 7 minutes, I'm gonna start playing God of War.
Sorry, we're talking about Better Call Saul, but
Keep going. Yeah, I mean, it's your stream. It's your stream.
no, I didn't. But anyway, my point is, Michael, back to you. You were complaining about how, like, you're saying Mike is too emotional or, like, too well developed so that it doesn't make sense in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, like, because in Breaking Bad he seems like a stone cold killer, and then in Better Call Saul it seems like he has, like, weird emotional questions and he's like a real guy, you know?
Yeah.
I think if you watch Better Call, I think your complaint right there, that is most answered by the show.
So I gotta suck it up, is what you're
You
saying.
gotta suck it up, because there's certain Breaking Bad characters you met, right? Big Breaking Bad characters. Not just Saul and Mike, right? Another one.
Yeah.
Like the okay, you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I know who it is. It's fine.
I don't want to spoil for you, Jordan.
I know who you're referring to, though. I believe
Is he not white?
he's not white.
Okay, got it. Okay, so that character.
He's purple.
Yeah, he's purple.
It's Thanos.
Yes. That character and the way him and Mike interact, it totally explains your question of how that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the story. How a guy who sort of has morals becomes moralless.
So again, what I'm getting is that I need to suck it up.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Sorry.
All right.
I just love this show, and I've just been trying to sell it on to you this whole time.
No, that's fair. And listen, I mean, like, you're maybe like one of like 4 people in this entire world that like someone's gonna give me that type of endorsement. I'm gonna respect their endorsement.
Do you respect my endorsement?
Absolutely.
Like, okay, can I ask this question, Michael?
Yeah.
If you watched a movie and it was horrible,
Yeah.
and I told you to watch that movie, would you watch it with like why was this good?
Yes.
All right, that's good.
But I'd still watch it just because you endorsed it. You know what I mean? Like, I trust your opinion. Same with Mr. Rangoon. You know, like I'm so.
Rangoon has great opinions too.
Well, thank you.
Like, you two and like maybe Mitch. Like, those are the only 3 people that I'm gonna trust with some sort of recommendation for a show or a movie of any sort.
I definitely personalize my recommendations. Like,
Yes, I think about who I'm recommending what to.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I could recommend everyone Better Call Saul, and I think I could recommend that, and I'm recommending it to Michael, because it's very traditionally written, and you can just follow it as a story, but it expands stuff you can watch. It gives you a little more leeway.
I'm also personally just interested in the law, and unfortunately,
And that's a great show for that, actually.
yeah, and I mean, unfortunately, my life hasn't led me to going to law school as yours has. But
That could change.
to me, it's like that's my fulfillment, you know.
Just like diving into that and learning about it.
Yeah, because like I wish, like, genuinely, I wish I was Rick. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, I wish I could go to law school, man.
You can.
No, I know I can, obviously, but like,
You wish you were there.
Younger than a lot of people.
I don't have, like, for me, it's like, you know, you're gonna have to do it yourself. You're gonna have to put yourself through and be in debt and whatever. But and like my biggest thing, like other than just recently being laid off, obviously, say that didn't happen. You know, for me, it's like, okay, I had an income stream, which was like a pretty solid income stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, whether I have that or not, which obviously I don't now, I don't want to jeopardize that income stream to put myself in debt. Like,
Yeah.
if I was gonna do what I truly wanted to do, which is what Eric is doing, I should have done it. And now, to me, and maybe this is illogical, but I don't want to put myself in debt to pursue that dream or goal.
Can
That's
you?
like perfectly logical, right?
Yeah.
Which, you know, again, it's like I should have done it before, but and I don't think it would be a bad thing necessarily if I did it now. But again, like, I had that dream. Obviously, my goal right now is to find a new job of some sort, and I don't want to sacrifice that income stream to go to law school. But like, again, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? Like, for example, like, I don't know if your parents are helping you or not, Eric, but like, whether they are or not, like, you are still betting on yourself to be successful. And I'd say 9 times out of 10, everyone in law school, you know, they're probably doing the same thing, betting on themselves. And sure, they're putting themselves in debt to an extent, but once you get a job in the fields, you know, how many years are you truly in debt? Like 2, 3, you know, like you're like a pretty good return on your investment. So for me, it's like I don't think that's worth it to make that investment. If I've had an income stream, hopefully I gain a new income stream with a new role soon, but I don't want to sacrifice that to put myself in debt and then bet on myself if I've already had it.
I hear you. Then just focus right now, like your next job, on like making yourself as qualified as possible to get accepted when the time comes and have the resources.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for opening up on the stream.
Hashtag D.
Yeah, damn. If you guys, I know my Venmo is in the description, but tonight you guys can Venmo Michael. help a man reach his dreams.
Because, I mean, like, listen, like, realistically, like, me versus Eric, like,
I'd go to that court case.
He's gonna be a better lawyer.
Who that court case, Jordan?
Yeah.
I'll ever be. But
Justice Gerslovich.
yeah, but like I don't.
Wait. Am I the prosecutor? What am I in this case?
Anything,
Am I the judge?
No, anything. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that like you versus me, like if we went head to head, whatever it may be, like I'm the prosecutor, you're like the attorney. I just don't see myself, you know, coming out.
That was a huge.
No, that's not true.
No, but like what I'm saying, I'm not saying like you're necessarily more prepared or more intelligent than me, but I'm just saying like I don't think I'm as passionate as you, where it's worth my while, you know, like again, like if I could have an income stream where it doesn't matter to me, which obviously again that's my goal, I don't think that it's worth my while, whereas you know, that's your passion, like that's what you want to do, that's your livelihood. And you've made that investment in yourself, whether your parents are helping you or not. And I don't feel comfortable making that investment in myself because I know that I would have to support myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I can picture myself doing that. Like, I can just do that, you know?
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that.
What, like going to a school for something?
Yeah, and just like arguing a point or writing it or doing it in litigation. I can just picture myself speaking that.
No.
Like business. And I don't know how much experience you've had with that, Rick, but like my cousin is like a big business lawyer in Chicago. And before I got laid off, he pretty much was doing the flip side of what I was doing as a lawyer.
Yeah.
And to me, you know, obviously if I had the opportunity to go to law school and I didn't have to put myself in debt, yada, yada, yada again, like that'd be so cool for me. But again, I don't have the balls to put myself in debt and bet on myself to be successful. And I do understand that, you know, maybe 7 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, whatever, you put yourself through law school, obviously you're going to be in debt to some extent. But when you graduate, when you eventually find a role, it's obviously going to pay off and then some. I just personally, I don't think I have the balls to do that.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, like, that's up to you. You know, that's how you feel.
And it's just like, I don't know. It's more so like I regret not doing what you're doing when I was like in the position to graduate college. Like I should have. This should have been done. Like that. Like, be having this conversation right now. Should have already considered all of these.
A lot of people in my school are older though, so like a lot of them have some time off and go back. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, like, and it's so tough for me to say this because I'm fucking unemployed right now.
Jordan just left the room, dude. sorry.
But I don't know. Like, again, I had an income stream. Like it was easy for me to pay rent, for me to live, like have fun, whatever.
What if I start paying you for feet pics?
I mean, if you do that, like, then that'll be a whole different conversation. You know what I mean? My feet are actually pretty fucked up, dude. Like, I've been going on a lot of hot girl walks, and I just like I don't know what happened, but like a tendon or something just popped out of my fucking.
Is a hot girl walk a walk with hot girls, or a walk that like a hot girl would do?
No, yeah, a walk that a hot girl. You know, it's just like that.
Like
you know,
taking a walk around the neighborhood.
A hike. It's a hike.
Just going for a walk.
Small
Can
hike.
you tell the difference between a walk and a hot girl walk? Like if someone else is doing it across the street?
I think a hot girl walk.
Yeah,
I think it has some intent behind
Depends
it.
if you get hard or not.
No. Like for example, right? I can go. Let's not fucked up, right? I could just go for a walk, have a good time, whatever.
Yeah.
But a hot walk for me is like, you know, I'm getting the heart rate going, like I'm going for a pretty significant distance.
Oh, you're trying to like tone your glutes as well.
Hot girl walks are more intense.
Yeah, like I'm trying to lose some lbs, man.
I see. That's a good time to do that.
Yeah, and you know, it's been working for me. Other than the foot conundrum.
So your foot got messed up from walking too hot?
Wait, Jordan, do you see a lot of hot girl walks in LA?
Not in my part of town, but where I work in Santa Monica, I think I kind of see that.
Hot girl walks, I'm picturing women walking with weights in their hands for some reason. Like
It's that same vibe, but the weights are invisible.
Yeah.
Unless it's a really advanced hot girl walk, and then they bring the weights with. I'm juggling these balls, but they're all 3 different sizes, weights, and materials. It's kind of trippy.
Oh, yeah. Is that how juggling works?
Speaking of balls, no. But did you see that thing that happened at Mizzou?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Daniel has this video. I don't know where he got it.
Oh my god.
Huh?
What is it?
Some person at Mizzou like fell. Okay, trigger warning. Trigger warning because I don't know how else to describe this. He fell onto like a spiked. He basically impaled his sack on a.
Dude, that was at Kansas. That was at KU.
Really?
Oh my god.
Where was it? KU or Mizzou?
I have a video of it.
Yeah, send that to Eric if you want.
My friend, she just told me about that the other day, and like, it's disgusting.
Who took the picture or the video of the impaled sack?
I can't answer that. I have no idea, but I do know that like it was so bad. Like his ball was literally impaled so bad that the fire department came. Right?
Yeah.
They cut down this big ass metal fence.
Was he like screaming?
I don't know that, but they literally cut down this fence because he couldn't get off of the fence after attempting to climb over it.
Yeah, because it was like spiked, like an arrowhead.
Yeah, and then his ball got impaled,
Oh.
so they had to cut the fence, and then they literally had to like take all of his clothes off in front of everyone, like one of the biggest. You've been to Kansas, Eric?
Yeah.
Like, literally the hawk. Like they had to cut the fence at the hawk. They had to fucking take this kid's pants off, underwear off. Like he was like full naked with his ball impaled.
This is all in the video.
Yes. It's just Eric, I'll send it to you.
Send it, and I want Eric to verbally react.
I wasn't even watch it.
It's if you do watch it, you'll be fucked up for the next few days.
It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. Like the first part, you're like, like whatever. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
you wait like 10 more seconds.
You're doing it or you're not.
I'm not.
All right, don't watch it. That's the correct idea. I only asked you because someone said it happened at Mizzou, but wow. The image will not leave the final picture will not leave my head for a while, unfortunately. Whew.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Any other discussion topics before I sort of shift the focus to God of War?
No ideas.
This is
God of War.
fuck yeah. This is technically the oh
Yeah,
no, I
I
have
got the text.
I got the text. Are you gonna do it?
Well, I'm not watching that.
Don't watch it. I'm not gonna watch it right now either. It's fucking graphic. It's horrible.
Please watch it. It's so gross.
Why don't you watch it?
But if you watch that, you're gonna be struck down for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, I would never put it on the stream.
I'd maybe like to discuss Yash Yellow. Yash Yellow.
What does that mean?
Context clues? I don't know. I can't be more specific than Yash Yellow.
Okay. I don't know if you're gonna get much of a discussion then.
I feel like if you really thought about what Yash Yellow, then you'd get it.
If two of us can't put it together and one of us is a future lawyer.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Well, what is it? It's not the. This has been happening since. Oh, Yash Yellow. Okay. But you could have said like a word puzzle or something.
It's like brat. I can't come up with anything.
I'm just.
What do you want to say?
Like, I don't know. I just kind of want to have like a small dialogue.
Let's have the dialogue.
Yashua.
He could be in here if he wanted to. Refer to him as the evening egg.
Wait.
That obvious who I'm referring to? You know what I mean?
You don't want it to be obvious?
No.
Okay,
no.
then it's not the evening egg, everybody. It's someone else.
So Yash Yellow.
Yash Yellow. Yes, what about him? I'll engage you.
Like I don't know, like why do you accept that?
Accept what?
The rudeness.
Like he's rude to you guys? Because I just tune out. I can't think of a time he was rude to me that I was ever like.
I don't know. Like I think I could be a dick to you, but like I obviously don't because I like and respect you. You're my guy.
Thank you.
But like Yash Yellow gets on, and I'm like, what a fucking asshole.
Well, okay, Jordan, you think Yash Yellow will listen to this part to the stream?
If he's not here, I think it's possible. He's dipped in before, but
I don't know
he's
if
not
Yash
here now.
Yellow is.
Huh?
I don't know if Yash. You just said Yash Yellow wasn't that obvious, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're good.
You explained it.
Yeah. What was your point, though, Eric?
I don't know. I have no point.
It's honestly like I don't conceive. I sort of, what's the word? Because I'm also not trying to offend somebody behind their back. But it's just sort of like in one ear, out the other.
No, but it's like condescending. Like I don't know. I mean, I guess
there are reasons.
Good on you for like thinking that way, but like
it would.
If I do, I would not accept that.
I'm gonna text what I would like to say right now because. Hold on.
This is a text conversation.
Yeah, not a public forum, but it's a code name. Yeah.
You explained it.
Yash and I.
Remember Burnout Paradise? Like I'm trying to like change.
Yeah. Well, basically in God of War, I'm about to go through this tunnel. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. It's gonna be actually delightful. One second.
I want to see the visuals, and then I'll go to sleep in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, the visuals will hit. They will hit, and the storytelling will rope you in. You'll see. Reason I don't care. Hold on. Hold on.
The goon companies. Yeah.
All right, perfect. That's that's what I was waiting to hear. Let's do this. Transition.
I was trying to remember. I was like, "What is that feeling?" I was like, "Oh, here we go."
Are you watching through the stream or through Discord?
I am talking on Discord and watching the stream.
Okay, cool. Then our voice chat is live, but the video feed will be slightly delayed.
Yeah. What I'm watching right now is you still just the aquatic thing.
Oh, you're about to see me just rip pen. All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn off the lo-fi music.
It's kind of crazy.
What?
What I'm watching. I'm seeing you hear it.
Yeah. Michael says he doesn't allow people to be condescending to him. Which I agree. I don't like that.
I can read it.
Huh?
I can read it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking to the stream though. But
Well,
huh?
Whatever.
Sorry, I will not expose any other messages from that chat. But
Yeah.
all right, whatever. Never mind. We're all on the same page, but like the fact
Yes.
I don't put much brain power on it because I don't think anybody really registers it or cares in a meaningful way. And it's jokes. It's also jokes. Like, we live together. All right, here we go. So, I just got this.
Are Daniel and Jacob home?
Daniel is actually seeing...
What's that?
Sorry. He's seeing Django Unchained right now at Tarantino's theater. It started at midnight.
No way. That's
Yeah,
sick.
I could have gone with them, but I got home from work late, and I was just tired. I wanted to do this and go to bed. But him and Kaysen are there, if you know Kaysen.
Which one's Casey? Oh yeah, Casey.
Yeah, and Jacob's asleep.
What did he do today? Work?
Yeah, he said he got home at like 5. He had a shift today. We've been having some
he like
weird...
it?
Yeah, his street is kind of magical, and he really likes his job as well. Because it's a pizza place with good food, but everybody has like connections to the entertainment industry.
Yeah, he met Jude Law, right?
Yeah, and Jude Law's son, who Jacob met and served pizza to, is a character in my show.
Epo, maybe.
Very cool.
Michael, I agree, and I guess you're like, there's just things that tie us together that it sort of balance things out. But yeah, I agree with what you're
So,
saying.
you remember when I met that individual?
Yes, it didn't go well.
Yeah, I remember. I immediately felt I like this thing.
Nobody denies that. Nobody denies that.
It was like I was being sold by used car salesman every time I saw them.
It's the type of person who tells me they're going to the casino and I root for them to lose money. Same with poker. Like if they come out with money, I'm pissed.
But like, I don't know. For me, it's like, you know, to people just like, I don't know, because I'm just like I'm a blunt motherfucker. I just tell people how I see it. But I don't think I'm that bad. But like, it's like the same breath. It's like, you know, to people.
No, you have a lot more respect. I think one time I asked them, I said, "Do you respect women?" And their response was kinda.
like what? Like, you know what
You
I
wouldn't
mean?
say
Like,
that. You
what?
would say, "Of course."
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't get that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're like, yes, of course, yeah. What?
You failed
I don't
the
get that.
test. That should have been impossible to fail. Okay, I'm going in this tunnel.
Wait, Michael, am I blunt?
I don't think you're as blunt as I am, but
People,
yeah.
you're honest if people ask you your opinion on something, but you don't always just like say it like it is. I feel like
Interesting.
to
I
someone's
agree.
face, you would tell us how it is,
But
mean-
so, how my son's back?
huh? But you would if someone asked you. If someone was like, "Does this outfit make me look good?" and you thought no, you would probably give them the constructive criticism.
You think so?
I think more so than like lying completely. You would find something positive for sure, at least to say.
Yeah, that. Look at this.
That's just my first instinct on the answer.
What about you, Jordan?
What about me?
What do you think?
I'm an extreme pacifist. I'm not very confrontational. For the most part, there's like a side of me that is, though, but...
I feel like you would give constructive criticism.
Yeah, like, I would just... I would give notes if I was asked. And if I'm asked my opinion... Something, though, like,
I think your notes are good, too. I think your notes are, well, like, you just feel it. Like, and it's better notes than the average person.
Thank you. Well, it's because I care. If somebody asks me for my thought, I care in making that helpful for them and not a waste of time, you know?
So, okay, Brett, I'm curious. Like, am I a dick when I'm just, like, honest with you? Like,
no, I appreciate it. I would rather, that's a much more interesting conversation than, like, either none at all or, like you saying what I want to hear.
No, but, like, for example, like, when I tell you, you know, hey, Snowman or Egbert is shit, like, is that me?
Well, I personally don't care, but Eric was involved in both of those, and he's really upset. No, wait, no, I don't care.
Well, Egbert and what?
Snowman.
Oh yeah, you hate Snowman. I forgot about that.
Can I watch Snowman on the stream?
Like honestly, like I mean, I feel like maybe it's different with you guys because I've known you since I was like 10 years old. But like, I don't know if I said those things to anyone else, like, am I just a fucking asshole?
Well,
because
yeah.
I think we're both like.
Go ahead, Eric.
We both like take it to heart, not like seriously, but like we listen to like, okay, that's like a real criticism that we can learn from.
Yeah.
Why does not like it like that?
That's my goal in saying that is like I know you're capable of better, not like you just suck at everything. That's not my.
But it's not even like necessarily whether or not we agree with you, which like I think there's improvements to make, but it's just the fact that like I'm like, why is that person not like it this way?
Yeah. And like I honestly, when I make something and put it out, I do not. I made it because it was like. I basically made it for myself because I found it amusing. And then I don't expect anybody to watch it or to actually like it. And sometimes I hear good things and sometimes I hear medium things. Sometimes in the case of those two movies for you, people say that it wasn't for them. But I think every single version of those comments are equally interesting to hear because it means somebody watched it.
I've been thinking about this, is that you know, there's like directors that are always making like consistently positive movies.
Yeah.
Like very rare, but like the few and far between that do that.
Yeah.
How is their like criticism being viewed? Like, are they like really thinking about that stuff, or are they just like, oh, I'm gonna be great. Next movie, they're gonna review it well.
I'm not fully sure I understand what you're asking.
It's like they just know they're gonna be good. So are people accepting every single movie they make as good, or are they going to review one badly? It's like, is it consistently just because like, oh, it's going to be like genius, the next one?
I guess it would help if we can name an example of a director.
Like Tarantino, like the next Tarantino movie.
Yeah, I mean, you would say he makes consistently positive movies.
Consistently well-reviewed movies, right?
Oh, consistently like positively acclaimed movies?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about like thematically and tonally.
No.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. So, will anybody ever shit on the next Tarantino movie?
Yes.
I think so. I think people in their reviews said like Once Upon a Time is too long. You know? People say he shouldn't.
It wasn't negative, right?
I mean, that's a criticism.
I think we make a good
So,
with my brains, Kratos' brawn, and
like,
the ladies.
say we're not friends.
Okay.
Sure.
Am I a dick for saying what I'm
No,
saying?
it's like I've gotten. I should read you the. Think about it like this. My most popular video is that animation I did in science class, right?
Yeah.
The comments on that video they say like whoever made this probably has autism and stuff like that, you know. And
I feel like that's different. Like, you and I are like boys. You know what I mean?
yes, but it's like just getting a comment at all is enough to like just like make my day. Like no matter what it says, even if it's constructive criticism, like what you're saying, like I could dive deeper to figure out exactly why you have those feelings. But also those videos, I never claimed to be masterpieces. They were just fun to make, so I'm not sweating it, you know?
Okay. Yeah, good
And
to know.
pretty sure, even the thing that I made most recently that I liked a lot, I think it put you to sleep, right? You fell asleep?
What, Magician?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the first time I watched it, yeah, but like I was like fucked up beyond belief.
Well,
Like I rewatched it when I was just like normally high, and it was a masterpiece.
thank you. Yeah. Well,
But when
some people
I was like crossed out of my fucking mind. Like,
Wait, which one?
slight disturbance.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
I
Yeah,
like
like
the
the
way.
it wasn't because it was boring. It was just because I was so inebriated.
I know.
but,
I'm
like,
just kidding. I know that. It's just funny to say it put you to sleep. But Eric, I like the word that you used, which ironically does feel like what Daniels ended up doing. But like, you said it was my most maximalist film.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you were like, this is your most maximalist film.
Yeah, I agree with that. It is like it's the most Jordan version of a Jordan film.
It's because it's like sat. I'm about to release these like behind the scenes things about it, but it just sat. So many versions of it were like written and rewritten in my folders, but never made. And then by the time we were let's make it, I had like almost finished college, and I was just like, how can I just make this like even as awesome as possible?
It's definitely like it. I mean, before like Everything Everywhere all had like this like weird Oscar thing about it. It's like that felt like a Daniels style thing, you know?
Yeah, I want to keep trying to get in front of Jonathan or them. They would probably. I should tweet it at them.
Which one's Jonathan?
Jonathan Wong, the producer from the class.
Wasn't that crazy that we met him and now he's like probably gonna be at the Oscars?
He's the most nominated like film there. Yeah.
Is that weird?
Yes. He's definitely gonna take home at least one Oscar.
Did they expect that film to be an Oscar film?
I bet they didn't. I bet they were just like, we want the audience that we made it for to see it and like it.
Yeah.
I think like
It's a good film, and I remember coming out and like that's a good movie. I was thinking about it, but
yeah.
I didn't expect it to like nominate the Oscars.
I think they
picture it as
knew.
like
I think they
any
knew
movie.
that it was pretty universal and well made, but they're just humble. Yeah, I think so. I don't know for sure.
I think they re-released it for like Oscar season.
Yeah, they just re-released it. We might go this weekend. Because I've only
Yeah.
seen it one time still. I've just read and watched a lot about it after.
It's a good movie, man.
It's like, it has everything that I like and could want in a movie. Including like awesome action and great comedy and absurdism.
I was
And
just thinking the choreography today about the show, right?
yeah.
Like they make her act, and also they have like great like kung fu choreography.
I want to rewatch it, like just thinking about that. Yeah. But like, it's nominated for 12 Oscars, and it has like weird butt plug gags that only the two Daniels really like are amused by.
Also,
So
like,
indie.
does this prove that like, do the Oscars matter? You know,
I mean,
like, we care about them.
no.
I don't
like-
know.
Do the Oscars matter for you, Michael? No.
So yeah, so that's definitely what I was gonna get at is like, I mean, maybe to Jordan or maybe to a less extent they
Damn.
matter. I feel like to an extent, and like obviously I got the damn from Jordan there, but I don't mean that in a mean way at all.
He knows more
But-
about movies than I do.
But like, if I see on, Netflix or any streaming service, this was an Oscar nominated or an Oscar winner, like I'm more inclined to watch it. But
That's interesting.
in the same breath, like, do I really give a fuck? No. Like, if for example, one of the two of you recommended me like Paw Patrol, like the Paw Patrol movie, you're like, this movie's fire, which obviously that fucking movie or whatever, never being nominated for an Oscar, never winning an Oscar. I'm sure whatever, it could be well done or not. If one of you recommend that to me, I'm gonna listen to your recommendation.
Interesting.
But in the same breath, like if it's like your recommendation of Paw Patrol, which is not like a notable like thing, if it's that versus a movie that's Oscar nominated or an Oscar winner, like obviously like you can go fuck yourself.
Here, do you want to hear? Here's a recommendation I have for a movie that you'll have to trust my taste, but if it helps, it's also nominated for an Oscar. Does that do anything for you? Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots.
Like I'm interested in watching that. Like
it's amazing. Genuine recommendation, and it fits the criteria you laid out, I think.
Did you watch it, Jordan?
In the theater, The Last Wish. It was great.
Was it good?
It was. You would want to go in the exact state that you're in right now, but yeah, it was like the thing that got me to be curious about it was somebody told me it was like the quality of the Lego Movie in terms of humor, I guess, and writing.
Was it?
I think it was. Well, I mean, yes, it was definitely at least there. I was gonna say it's better, but and it also has the stylization of like Spider-Verse. It's crazy.
And great, I remember watching Lego Movie and like, this is really well written.
Great performances too. Yeah. What are Lord and Miller up to right now?
I don't know. They're fucking great directors, and they just like constantly make good movies. But I just don't know what they're up to. I guess they're probably making the other Spider-Man one, or producing it. I guess.
Oh yeah, wow. They've been working on that forever. It's 2 parts. I wish this next installment of that wasn't about the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, but I guess it's just gonna. That's like the main draw.
We've already done that more than once.
And also, it's like they already announced like the next one will not resolve the story. There's gonna be another one.
By the end of it, he becomes live action.
Maybe they'll do that. That'd be crazy.
It's just a different verse. That's the great thing. Everything Everywhere came out at a perfect time because it makes fun of the concepts of metaverse movies and stuff like that. But it is one. But it's being like verse hopping, verse jumping.
Right when it really it's a big thing.
Huh?
It was like right after Spider-Man came out, right?
Probably, yeah. And it's like kind of just refreshing. Like I like all my stuff to be slightly tongue-in-cheek for that reason.
But that was almost like a coincidence.
I mean, I think they understood the absurd humor of playing it seriously, you know? In some parts. And they just had fun with it.
Also, what's the guy who was her husband? Ke
Huy Quan, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna win the Oscar, right?
He's amazing. I think he should, yeah. They should all win.
I remember though, like, whatever, like they nominated a bunch of guys that are really good, but I do remember like watching that movie in the theater. I'm like, this guy is a good actor.
Well, it took for the first 5 minutes, I thought he was a bad actor because I was like, what are these inflections? You know, I was like, what is the performance? But then once I like understood the character a little bit better and realized like, oh, he's bringing like an absolute level of heart and like authenticity to this. Like, yeah, it was great.
And the scene where he's playing like the universe of him being like more confident and he's like smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, he looks sick.
He looks sick. He's acting awesome. Like,
yeah,
totally different character.
I have to go Did you see this movie, Michael?
No.
This is it's the most nominated Oscar movie. Will you watch?
I know I say this all the time, but like my biggest ask of like you two and like maybe like 3/4 of our friend group, the men at least, It's like I would like a running list of like movies that I like have to see.
It's sure. Well, start with this one. I'll give you a list of one. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Okay. And that's it's correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like a spin-off of some sort of the book that we read in Caillou's class, yeah?
Nope.
No.
I'm trying to Catcher in the Rye.
No, the fucking 9/11 book.
Oh, incredibly, dude, that's so funny, dude. Extremely loud and incredibly close.
Yeah.
Absolute different properties.
I'm still like so blessed that I just fucked Caillou like that. I think you both were in my class. He was like, "Did you like read the Spark Notes? like how do you know that?" And I like that was the one time in any honors English class that I was able to put it all together.
The 9/11 book.
Absolutely fucked the teacher, and he was like, "How do you know that?" And I was like, "Go fuck yourself. I'm a genius."
I remember that.
Wow. do you guys who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody that went to Parkway Central a long time ago. Who the fuck would this have been? I don't remember. And they said, wait, hold on. They were like, "Oh, when you were there, was there a guy named Mr. Kazanecki?" And and I said, "Yeah." And they were like, he's the guy that they're like, he's the guy that's really into poo, right? And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, like his hobby is poo. And I was like, I've never heard that before. And they're like, yeah, he would bring like different types of poop to class. And the fact that I didn't know anything about that made me think that like McCarthy told him to stop. You gotta shut down. You guys, anything?
No, I don't think he brought poop.
Dude. I do. I think it was like pellets or fertilizer or something, but this person simplified it to poo. It was good. I guess you had to be there. You had to be there. Shit. Okay, I'm going in this tunnel. I'm going in the tunnel. This is what the stream is called, going into the tunnel. We're an hour and 42 in, and I'm going into the tunnel. Let's see what's on the other side. Wow. Whoa. This place is awesome. The Vanaheim Shrine.
Reaver, of course.
Alpha! Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it!
A soul eater. Oh shit. I'm fighting something called a soul eater.
Rot! Test! What it drops is highly volatile.
Stop. These things have weak spots in their chest. There we go.
It's explosive! Be careful!
Oh yeah. Come on. I'm gonna throw its own heart back at it. Come on. Oh. It's almost dead. I want to burn its heart. Here we go. Got him. That was cool.
This place. It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
Good night, Rick. Thank you for joining. Did you leave the Discord already? Thank you, sir. It was an honor to have you here. Thanks for all the legal guidance. That was good, interesting content. Let's get Mike to the Supreme Court. Mike, are you still here?
Yeah.
All right, good. Nice. Nice. You're just a ghost. You're here, but you're not here, right? You still stick by that?
My sister and I are a great guy.
Okay.
Locked in. But in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to exit the stream ski so I can watch Casey Neistat and then
So you can what?
watch Casey Neistat's new video and then
Oh, yeah, it was good. I watched it.
the greatest moment. You know, he's kind of. You want to talk about cucks? That guy's a cuck.
Because he keeps saying he's back.
He says he's back all the fucking time. And then after he says he's back, it's like, okay, 4 more months go by, you know, no video. And then he posts a video of the greatest moment. Like, this video better blow my fucking mind.
It's not gonna blow your mind.
And the thing is, like, he's unreal. Like,
Yeah.
you and Raffle put me on to him. And, like, that is, like, kind of what I base all my opinions on film about is Casey Neistat, which I think that's kind of stupid, but I mean, like, he
What do you
has
mean
the
you base them on
I don't
him?
know, like, he has the formula down, man, like, engaging, like,
Yeah.
again, like, he literally just said, like, this video is not that great, but, like, to me, it's like, okay, Buddy hasn't posted for 3 months, he said he's back, like, this video is gonna be fire, and he's the man already, so, like, it's
He's
double
the man.
fire.
Yeah.
It's like if you give me magician video like 3 times in a span of like 6 months, like, you're the man, you know? Like,
Yup.
like Snowman doesn't exist.
Right.
You know?
I know.
But you're
Yeah.
also not Casey Neistat, respectfully.
I'm not.
You could be, you will be. One day you will be.
One day, I hope.
I'm just waiting for Butterscotch to take off.
It will.
And I will say too, and I know that you are taking this with a very large grain of salt, but
That sounds good.
at some point in time, I would like to redeem myself in a video, in like a real video,
Sure.
because like, I'm not a good actor by any means, but
Me neither.
I could do a better job than Butterscotch.
Should I put Butterscotch on the stream?
So much.
I mean, yeah, but like, horrible.
If only I'd seen this.
Let's. Since you brought it up, we gotta take a look. That can be a segue. If you have to go in 10 minutes, you'll be like, I can't watch it anymore, and then, you know.
Yeah, maybe don't then. Maybe don't then tonight. I don't want to ruin the vibes for your stream. You know what I mean?
No, it'll be good. It's worse for me than it is for you, probably, to put it on here.
No, that was like, I mean, it's definitely not by any means your best work, but like for the age that you were, at that point in time in your history, like those videos were fucking fire.
That I like. They're definitely. It didn't feel as obnoxious and weird when we were doing it. It felt like people actually were enjoying them. I remember.
No, they definitely did. And like again, like that whole YouTube channel that you had was fucking fire. But like you compare that now to like Magician or
Well, of course, yeah.
Like dog shit. You know what I mean?
And
but like
that should excite you because that means in
Yeah.
like 5 years it'll be proportionally the same. Yeah.
no, and it does, and that's why I believe in you, and that's why you're the guy.
Thank you.
You know? Like I can shit on Eggbird and fucking Snowman all day long, but like I've still, you know, there's still a clear progression and quality of you know, just your things like editing, producing, you know, forget about all the acting, but like
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
there's a
also,
clear-
actually, this is interesting because both Egbert and Snowman were made in one day, or at least fully shot in one day, and essentially with no plan. So, like, it is, to an audience member, like, it's being judged as a short film, and sometimes short films take, like, weeks of preparation and months and years of preparation. But those were essentially just, like, we wanted to make something that day. Well, and Egbert was for Chapman, because I didn't see that. I didn't see the assignment until the 24 hours before it was due.
So, okay, so let me ask you this. So forget all my comments, which I'm sure are pretty irrelevant anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know, would you say that those two videos are some of your top work or no?
Egbert is pretty forgettable, but I think it's more average than it is like dog shit, you know?
Like for me, just to put into perspective, like I would rather watch Seafloor Spreading than both of those. Like I think Seafloor Spreading is more well done than both of those.
What if the effects in Snowman were like way crazier and way cooler, but the execution is exactly the same?
See, that's the thing, is I think that your effects were nuts. Like I think that your execution was fine, but I think the general concept is what I have a problem with.
A snowman coming to life and battling the sun, who would be his ultimate enemy, is
Like,
a bad
almost,
concept.
It's almost like too easy, you know.
It
Like,
was
I've
made in
seen
one
it-
day with no script or no plan. Like that's the point. It was something easy to make.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm asking that question. Like, would you say that's like of your most quality work or not?
I don't think I have another short film like Snowman that's like fully, because I
But
think
is
it's
a
still, huh?
Is a Magician technically a short film of yours?
Yes, that's a short film, but I don't think it's like Snowman.
No, it's
Like-
not at all. But like Magician blows both of those out of the water 50%.
Yeah,
50.
that one was made in 20 days.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, I mean, clearly, like, and you know this more than anyone because I literally talk to you about this all the time. Is like I'm fucking clueless, man. But like, you know, I'm still happy to offer my opinion whether you want it or not.
What channel? Oh, I know what channel. Yeah, no, of course.
But
And that's
Like-
that's what I was trying to convey to Eric. I don't think he would like I think he offers it when, if someone was like, what do you actually think, Eric? Then I think he would have a similar rant, you know?
yeah, okay, that's fair.
But now I want to put on, I mean, we're going to watch Butterscotch. I just want to put on Snowman in the background while we're talking about it.
Like,
Let's see.
that one video you made, I forget what it was, before Snowman.
Yeah, I don't think I have a lot of videos that are like as polished and complete and cohesive and like digestible as Snowman. How long is it? It's 3 minutes. It has a beginning, middle, and end. You know, but a lot of other shit I make is like, I think, worse.
Like
But-
what?
Well, like
Like literally butterscotch or what?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm not judging any of that stuff because that was just how I was learning to edit and shoot and stuff. Let's see, that effect I would have redone. That one is bad. I'm watching this now. This one is a copy of Freddie Wong. It's also just like reflective of who my influences were at the time. Like this one, the people I was watching on YouTube, who I was learning how to do this from. This is exactly a style of video that they would make. Like exactly. And the point of it is to just kind of like practice an effect technique and push it to its limits and like play around. So this is like, it's basically fire bending and ice bending, which is just a cool idea to us at the time.
So complete aside, you now have a degree from one of the most prestigious, film universities in America, the world.
Yeah.
Would you pay money to take Casey Neistat's like class? Would you do that, or to you is it unnecessary / waste of money /
That's a good question.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's a good question. I'm sure I don't think buying it would be a waste of money. I think you would probably learn things, and I'm sure he has insight to share, but I think I wouldn't pay for it probably because it's not that I already know what to do. It's just like I'm just trying to focus on doing that with my flair and my individuality and learning just from seeing what happens when you make something and put it out. Like if I just do it exactly whatever worked for him, then like that class will just create a bunch of people thinking the way other people think,
Yeah, that's
originally was just him thinking differently, and then now I guess he's sharing it or whatever. But I'm sure it's a good class, and if people are curious about like vlogging and don't have a background in film, I think it would be worth it.
Yeah.
That probably sounded very pretentious, but
no, I don't think it did at all. But my follow-up to that is like what is your next progression?
My next progression is probably making something that looks so good and is so good that some person would be like, I want to give him money to make a movie, or like I have this pilot and I think he would be good to direct it,
So
like trying to get that type of reaction with whatever I make next.
So to you, is like your current role in MOA, like that's a good experience for you, but in the grand scheme of things, other than the paycheck, pretty irrelevant to you?
Well, I think what I would classify it as is foot in the door, Like,
well, sure. Like, again, like what's your next, like that's not the progression you just
described. I see. My next, so using the people, because like I work in the editing room on that show, but guess who has come in? The writer of the show, multiple directors of the show, the actors of the show, and the studio executives at Apple who are funding the show. And I've gotten all of them coffee and like chatted with them, and they know my face and they know my name. So at the end of it, I'm hoping to, and again, like I don't know, it's weird saying all this in public, like what my plan is and stuff, but like I'm definitely learning a lot being there about how TV is made. And I want to take someone else who's in one of those departments that's not editing and sort of either ask if they need a personal assistant or if their department needs an assistant. And I want to get in a room where just a different part of the process is happening and learn that and keep meeting more people,
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So the plan is literally probably to leverage the people that I met here, which is, everyone says it's who you know.
Yeah, it is.
And not even leverage in like some type of maniacal way, a scheme, as you would say. Just networking, like people, I'm trying to make everybody else's jobs easier and then hopefully they'll want to pay it back, you know?
Yeah. No, definitely text my cousin.
Yeah. We're working on the same show. That's that's pretty crazy.
But, well, he like flexed on me when I told him you were working on that. He was like, oh, I work on like 50 shows at a time.
Right, I know.
And I was like, oh, you're the man, you know?
Yeah. Wait, what was the other? Oh, we were talking about Egbert. Oh, that's on Wild Wolf. I'm going to play Egbert, then I'm going to play Butterscotch. Then I might go back to working. Good thumbnail on Egbert. There's only one decision in Egbert that I really don't like that we made. Let's see. I'm watching them without sound, and I have to say Snowman held up for me personally.
I just you could like compare even those two videos to Jacob's goat video, right? And I think
but the goat video I think is super cliche.
No, but I mean it definitely is, but like I think that still blows both of them out of the water.
This one's not amazing, but like it's still the thing is without sound even it's telling a clear story, which I think is a good sign. This is the choice I don't like. We didn't.
And you used goat to get into USC, didn't you?
Yeah.
And Egbert ultimately was unsuccessful.
Well, again though, you're as a viewer like you're putting them on the same level, but Goat was made over the course of like a few weeks, and Egbert was made in 24 hours.
Okay,
but
I see. I didn't know that.
That's the trivia. Yeah, that's why the criticism makes sense. Like I totally understand it.
Yeah, and I mean,
but I think I would just say like it's more of like an average student film than like dog shit, because I've seen films that like don't make sense and don't have shots, but like I'm watching this without sound and there's a style to it, which is all that I was trying to do, you know?
Yeah, that's fair, but I guess like I'm comparing like your standard of work, and that's why I shit on it.
Yeah, that's true. But my standard of work is only a method. I think I didn't get into Chapman because, and also it was waitlisted instead of denied. So like, again, that proves more like average than like shit. But or at least it supports
quality. I think there's a huge difference in quality, and I also think that both of those are great film schools, but I think USC is still a significantly better film school than Chapman.
Yeah, well, I remember that. Like the thing about Chapman was like, never was in love with Chapman at any point. It was just sort of more of a backup school to USC, which is ironic. But a lot of people in my major, because we all just talked about what we applied, they got denied or waitlisted at Chapman and accepted to USC. So it could be a taste thing by their applications people. Like what they're looking for could just be different.
That's fair.
But with the reason you feel the quality difference is because with what's it called? The goat video, I remember the number that I had in my head in terms of effort that we put into that was 500%. That one I went 500% on because I was like, this video could change my life. But also, we didn't have a lot of time either. Like that was Eric's idea. And like, I don't even remember. I guess I just ran with it, even though there's other USC acceptance videos that, there's one that's like pretty similar to this one. But just like, the reason I got into USC is because the guy in my acceptance video wore a sheep mask. That's like, and that was the design. The design was like, make this one stand out in a pile of 8,000, you know?
Yeah.
That was literally the thought there. That's why I was excited about the idea.
That's fair. I don't know, like, I think I've told you this before. I think I've told Daniel this before, told Jacob this before. Like, obviously, you know, you guys are my guys. Like, I'm rooting for you either way. But to me, like, me saying, hey, like, Snowman's a piece of shit, I think that offers you, I think that's a constructive criticism, not necessarily that like you haven't heard, but I think that, and I don't think you need it by any means,
Well,
but I think it's helpful in the sense that like I have no fucking idea what, and obviously this is in hindsight now, but like I have no fucking idea what Chapman wants or cares about, what USC wants or cares about. I'm relatively clueless about your entire industry and like your dreams and desires to make it and advance in your industry. But I feel like me, again, having very minimal to no knowledge, and me saying, hey, I don't like this video, I think that offers a lot more value than,
Well, I think the value, and it really depends how much. I think I've learned enough since then that I don't need to conduct like the survey, but I do like asking questions about people's experiences. And so when you said, wait,
I'm saying that like you can't say that. Like I fully understand what you're going for right now, like in your response, but I mean it in the sense that like you can't even like say what you're trying to say right now.
What am I trying to say? I don't know.
I don't know. Like obviously you've learned and grown a lot. Like I mean, I like.
Well, all right. Let me finish the thought that I was gonna have then. The thing that
Unbelievable.
was helpful, saying that it is a piece of shit, is helpful in just knowing that like there's a range of reactions, which I think is good, and then like you can just target the bell curve to what you were intending. But the more helpful thing was saying something like the premise is too easy. That's like a specific piece of feedback that actually like that's like measurable and targeted, So it's like, and then I also asked, was it the effects? And you said, no, I think the effects are good. So like if I since this comes up a lot, I did want to know an example of like, where that opinion comes from. And I think it's definitely valid. And then all I'm doing is responding with like probably the reasons that decisions were made that led to that thing not working for you,
I guess, yeah. I don't know, but like, I don't know. You like how you were just kind of presenting it, like you put in the grand scheme of things at this point in time. Like, yeah, like
that's why I don't need to grill you on like, what did you think of the characters? What did you think of the setting? It's like, all right, that one, as a whole didn't, it's not your favorite. It's fine.
No, but I also think at this point in time in your early career still, I think that you've surpassed that point, like by leaps and bounds. I think that you, like, I think you would say that's one of my best videos that I've ever made, or, I think that you would understand that, like,
I sort of think they're all the same, honestly. Like, I see this style because they all came from my head, I guess, and my own influences. And so, like, I see this storytelling method because a lot of them are the same. They don't have dialogue. They're very colorful. And then, like, the thing that I learned at school that I guess I'm trying to apply is, like, more specifically that a story is about somebody who wants or needs something, but is having a very hard time trying to get it. And, like, making that as artistic as possible. But before, we were just, like, thinking of ideas and being like, that sounds cool. Like, oh, the sun fights a snowman because he doesn't want to die. That's cool.
That's fair. And
I'm trying to stop thinking, like, idea first now. And I'm trying to start thinking, like, technique first, I guess.
Sure. That's fair. I don't know, like, also I think, at least from my perspective, like, just context-wise, I don't know, I feel like it's worth noting, like, I have no fucking idea, like, what the aim is, like, what you're even really trying to accomplish. It's just, and like...
That's why I'm trying to start, like, tomorrow I'm putting out stuff about the Magician movie. Like, I want to make that public, like, the process and what we were hoping and what were the results. Yeah.
Yeah, and, like, to me, like, honestly, like, that's a masterpiece. But again, like all of my.
But there's part
like,
you say that, but there's parts of Slight Disturbance that I think are worse than anything I just watched in Egbert.
Huh.
Stuff that I'm not happy with. It doesn't live up to my standards, but
the creator though.
Huh?
I think that's just because you're the creator of it.
Well, it's because things on set didn't go according to plan because of factors.
Sure. It's like I watch Egbert and I watch Magician. I'm not seeing that discrepancy that you're describing.
There's every shot in Egbert, for the most part, seemed like planned, but there's shots in Slight Disturbance that seem rushed to me.
That's fair. And that's
because
fair.
They were rushed.
And I mean, again, listen, like I don't know shit about shit that you're doing, man. I'm just like, you're my guy. I'll obviously, like, I want to support you in any way that I can, and you know, I'm just a blunt motherfucker. So like, hey, like if I think one video you put out is a piece of shit, like unless I know that, like, you know, you're gonna be like going through it. If I tell you, hey, it's a piece of shit, like
No, I'll never be going through it. I'll just want to know more, probably.
No, but I feel like me saying, hey, this is a piece of shit compared to, you know, something like a Magician, again, for example, like I think that that's valuable, but again, to me, it's like, hey, like take that with a grain of salt, because me specifically, I don't know, like me versus like Eric, for example, like, I don't know shit. I don't really care either. Like I'm just watching and I'm just like observing what I think. But like, you know, Eric, whether he, you know, he's not really, I guess he, you know, he wants to be a lawyer. He's not really big into making videos or I guess really acting anymore. But you know, I still feel like his opinion though is definitely like more valuable than mine in a sense, just because he's more creative than I am. But in the same breath, like I still feel like I want to offer you my opinion just because you're my guy.
Oh, dude, I just got to the butterscotch part.
I don't know if any of that makes sense at all.
Well, I got distracted a little bit, but like you probably don't want me to go here, but like, how do I say this? You and Eric are two different people, you know?
Well, yeah, but like...
You keep saying he's smarter than you, or like I don't know. Like,
he's not smart. Like he's
his opinion
creative.
is more valuable than you. Like, I don't know.
I mean, what's in the sense of you making a video or like a movie or a show or like a plot of something, like, yeah.
You look great in this butterscotch role.
Yeah, I mean, I was 12 years old. I'm the handsome man. But like, I still think that his opinion on anything that you make is probably more valid than mine, and that's just because he's more creative than me.
Okay, yeah, that's very...
Yeah, but again, like, I still think that, you know, me saying, hey, like, this is a piece of shit, or hey, this is great, I think that's still valuable to you because it's just a completely different perspective that, you know, he can't really offer because he's, you know, he's more...
Well, okay, so...
in your mindset than I will ever be. Because
yeah.
I'm not,
but so,
you know,
when you say that, like, are you blunt because... Like you're saying that because you think it's helpful, right?
Yeah.
So in an ideal scenario, like, what do I do with that information?
I don't know. I mean, nothing. I mean, that's your choice. I can't answer that for you.
Exactly. I mean, there's really nothing to do with it. That's the point. Like, that is your opinion. No. I don't think it's any more or less valuable than other people. I like hearing about people's experiences. And
that's fair.
And watching it at all is 100% more than I expected anybody to do, you know?
Yeah, but I guess what I'm getting at is that I just think that he's more valid because he's more of a creative than I am. Like, I can't...
But even creatives have different tastes from each other, as every person does. So one creative could hate it, and another creative could like it.
No, absolutely, but I'm not creative in the sense at all. Like, I'm just watching.
I didn't make it just for creative people. I made it just for humans.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just offering you my opinion because like you're my good friend.
Yeah. Well,
He's doing.
I'm saying thank you and noted, and never
No,
change.
offering that because he's your good friend, but he's also more creative, and I'm just saying like I think that his criticism's probably more well founded than mine would be. But because,
also, I don't think he or I know you're not like constantly thinking about this, but like this gets we talk about this like once every 2 weeks for the last like 5 years. Like I don't think he thinks about Egbert or Snowman, and sometimes I think about Snowman because I think that one's more, it stands out more than Egbert. But like I don't really think about Egbert, and if people like it or don't like it, like that is, you're saying I can't say that time has passed and I've grown, but like that's just how I feel. Like I'm happy it exists.
I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah.
Like Magician, like unbelievable video, and it's literally there's no dialogue.
Let's put that on. Yeah.
Like unbelievable. Like it's seriously unbelievable.
Thank you. I hope the world thinks that. What the hell? Hold on. No, I just tried to search.
Jesus, it's 20 a.m. My God.
What time is it? 4:20. I have that effect on people, baby. Blaze it first of all. Well, you can't.
No weed for Mike.
I'll blaze it for you. Happy 420. Where to go?
Please.
Sorry, Mike.
I still have my peach drink. I'm waiting for the right occasion.
That's good. 100 milligrams. Goon juice.
You've never gotten drug tested, yeah?
Nope. Did I tell you that my Christmas present from my coworkers was edibles?
No. That's sick though.
That explains why I haven't gotten drug tested.
Yeah, mine was getting laid off. That was my gift. And it was like right at the time where like we were gonna have events and it was gonna be fun.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like,
there'll be many more jobs. You'll get to have more fun. There'll be more events.
No, I mean I hated that shit, but like the stress of being drug tested, like the stress of interviewing. Like I had to take I don't think you've ever done this because your industry is so different than mine, but like I had to take basically like the fucking map test or like the ACT. Like a bunch of bullshit questions about like patterns and all this shit, and it's like, you can't prepare for that.
Wow.
You either know how to do it or you don't, and it's it's just stupid. Yep. That's not a judge of my intelligence.
No.
But I probably fucking failed, so fuck me, I guess.
When do you find out?
I don't know. That's the thing, is that they're like every email after I completed the assessment was like very clear, like we don't release the results to you. Like, wow. You probably won't about the results, but it's basically like either you did somewhat well and like they're gonna interview you, or like in their mind like you're a fucking idiot and you're done.
Yeah, and you're back to square one.
Yeah, and then the other layer is like, oh, like we're gonna drug test you.
Well, get out of Texas, man. Come to California.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that would definitely be helpful. But my workaround, and I mean, I hope my piss is just clean at the point in time where I have to accept a job or pee in a cup for a drug test, is that I have an appointment to get a Missouri medical marijuana card. And I'm just going to be like, oh, I was just in Missouri. Like, I smoked some weed with the boys.
Yeah, I hear you. The stream has come full circle now.
Yeah. And
man, I can't believe we talked to Kaiser tonight. Off stream though.
He's the guy.
He's the guy. Geyser.
That's the guy.
We should start calling him Geyser.
Yizer. I like calling him Yizer.
That is what you were going for?
Yeah, I call him Yizer.
Guys. Yash Yellow.
Yeah, Yash Yellow. I just
That
felt
section
like
is great. I'm just going to cut that section out and send it straight to him.
All right, that's fine.
No.
But voice though, I haven't seen the Shayna Plenum on the voice, man.
Wait, that was the first time. What do you mean? He hasn't been around?
No, that was the first time I've seen the face of voice.
Ever?
Yeah.
Well, that you could probably barely see his face because of his camera doing that thing. Do you remember that?
Not what I expected though.
Handsomer?
Yeah, definitely handsomer.
Really?
Yeah, that's the guy.
I'm gonna have to go look back at that and see.
He's got some lettuce, no lie.
What, his hair?
Yeah, man. Got some lettuce.
Are you sure you're not mixing up Josh and voice?
Yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not doing that.
I'm gonna have to look because his camera was like barely functioning.
Dude, it was going.
Did you like Jews React?
See, I was the same as Dewey, where I was like, are these guys also Jewish, or are we just being a little anti-Semitic on the stream?
No, I wouldn't stand for that.
Yeah, and I'd hope not, but I didn't know.
You would,
Contextually.
yeah.
And also, like, I don't know. This is just my opinion. I'm just speaking now. Like, I personally don't ever want to really broadcast that I'm Jewish.
Fair enough.
And one side of me is like, you're kind of a pussy. Like, embrace that. Like, you should be proud, and I am proud. But like, it's like, is someone gonna call me like the K word, or is someone gonna be like really rude about it? And it's like, I don't know. Like, I've never really liked to draw attention to myself. Like, for example, like at a Chabad at Kansas at KU. Like, I didn't really enjoy like flaunting that I was, Jewish, just because I don't know. It's, I'm the minority, and I don't know. It's not that I don't enjoy being the minority, but it's like there's so many people that think poorly of me or like think less of me because I identify in that manner.
Has that happened to you in person though? Like someone has said that to you?
I mean, not necessarily directly, but one of my freshman year roommates, like, he would oftentimes make like some underhand like comments. And
I guess
was just
like in a way that came from hatred, or in a way that came from an attempt at comedy, and maybe like some ignorance.
Yeah, I never really thought that he was a funny guy, so I always thought kind of from hatred, and I also never really thought he was funny. So I guess I always thought it was ignorance and hatred, but maybe that's also just me not really liking the guy. But again, I also think a big part of me not liking him was because of his comments at times.
Yeah. Wait, who are we talking about?
One of my freshman year.
Oh yeah. Dude, you know how when we go to B-dubs, at times I've seen you get teriyaki?
Yeah.
So that's not in my usual rotation, but the other day they said I could get, they were like, you can have up to 6 sauces. And I was like, really? I thought it was 3. They're like, no, 6. So I was like, can you do 4? And they're like, yeah, that's less than 6. And I was like, okay, what? I'm going to do my normal 3, Asian zing, Parmesan garlic, and honey barbecue. And then what should the 4th be? And the only other one I could really think of, and like think of what it would taste like, is teriyaki, because I'd done some wing exchanges with you in the past.
Good respect. Thank you, man.
Yeah, so, but I was there because it was a boneless deal. I wanted the boneless wings. And for some reason, they only gave me the teriyaki as bone-in. So I saved them for last. I'm going to reheat them. But,
Dude, sucks. You just can't trust B-dubs with anything.
Sometimes, but I still decided it's better than Wingstop.
I guess maybe.
It's
Y'all,
neither of them are like incredible quality, but I think the overall like just it's a slightly better experience for me at B-dubs.
but I think y'all definitely have a better place in LA.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's a lot of places that are called like Wing Empire, but they look sketchier than either of those other two brands. So it's hard to take a chance.
That's a thing that I think that you maybe don't understand is that at least in the old Midwest, the shittier the restaurant looks on the outside, inside, I'd say, and this is generous, I'd say 8 times out of 10, again, very generous, I'd say that a shit box hole in the wall is probably serving better food than like a high quality restaurant that's like luxurious almost, if you will.
I agree. That's likely going to be the case.
Like, for example, and this is a horrible example. I don't even want to give this example.
Racist.
No, not racist, but like Rock and Brews, like I was gonna say, like the quality of their wings is better, but I've never been there, and I also doubt that I'm right in making that assumption, so I just don't want to even make it. I'm just gonna take it back.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, Rock and Brews isn't much. It is a much smaller chain, but it's still like a chain, I feel like.
That's fair.
Like, I mean, some of the best wings that I've had were you with us when we went to St. Louis Fish and Chicken?
That place is fire. I was not, but I've had it before.
It's like, that place has like bulletproof glass that you order through and stuff like that. But it was so good.
Yeah, I mean, black people know how to season their food correctly. White people don't.
Amen.
It's
that's
like,
yeah.
So confounding. I don't understand.
Whew. Let's see. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 27 minutes. And I have yet to really go through the tunnel that I said I was going to go to.
Oh God, I gotta go to bed, man.
All right. So you're signing off.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
What happened to loyalty, man? Where? I'm just kidding.
Unfortunately, I'm on Central Time, not Pacific Time. So,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'd rather fall asleep in my bed than on the couch alone.
That sounds.
So I'm just looking out for you.
Now I'm. This is so funny. I was reacting to like my older videos, like while we were talking, like the ones that we were talking about, and now I clicked on this stream, so I'm like looking at what happened like an hour ago. Now I'm looking at myself, looking at those old videos. This is what I like doing at the stream sometimes, just destroying it. But good night. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, man. Pleasure. Let's rip some fort tomorrow night. Yeah?
Come back another time. Yeah. I'll probably be here tomorrow night.
Delicious.
Maybe I should do something like social or adventurous though, but we'll see.
Yeah, you should go get some new burrito or something from somewhere.
Oh, I should test your theory about finding like good authentic wings.
Yeah, I mean, again, like it really just comes down to establishing a relationship, though.
I want to have a relationship with some wings.
I mean, the guy that's filling up your tires.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, like he has like if he has a racing strip, which I believe he does, like.
The guy filling my tires?
No.
That's what you just said, right?
All right. It's time for me to go to bed then. Not the sentence.
I think you're already asleep.
I'm honestly, my eyes are closed. I'm about
Good night.
there.
Good night, man. That's what I do. I put people to sleep. Good night.
Nah, you're the guy. You're the guy. I'll see you tomorrow. Fortnite tomorrow.
Guy Cole Wasserman.
Yeesh. More like Sheriff.
Sheriff Rangoon. Sheriff Rand Guy.
Yeesh. Sheriff guys. Rank guys. Sheriff Rank guys.
Nice. Plural. Nice.
That's
All
my
right.
guy,
Thank
guys.
you for being here, man. Good night. Until next time. Tomorrow, probably.
Yes, sir, brother.
Have a good beginning of your weekend.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Let's get this
Thank
daily bread.
Yes, sir.
Adios.
Deuces, brother.
One sec. All right, the Discord. We're closing out the Discord for the night. That concludes the top of the show segment. That was a 2.5 hour long top of the show. Shout out Sheriff Rand guys. Let's god damn it, dude. I don't know what happened. I used to have these perfectly timed out where I could finish everything I wanted to do, and now I don't even get to the second or third thing. Let's keep going though. The main focus of this is finishing Vanaheim, doing Freya's side mission, and going back to Sindri's house. Let's do that. But thank you to anybody who called in tonight or tuned in. We have 7 views, which is all me, Michael, Eric. Probably. All right, here we go. This music, great mood provider, by the way. Good work. All right. One of these favors is right here, so let's go. Let's get back into it. Oh, come on.
Above you!
Got him. Gold chest. Oh, fuck. I just wasted her runic attack.
I think you'd have better luck burning it.
You're right. I messed up. No. Good. This is the way I came. I'm just picking up, collecting stuff. Guys, also Hogwarts. Wait, hold on. Auburn Crown. Hogwarts Legacy previews are like almost entirely positive. I know I talked about that last time, but that is so exciting. Sweet.
The crest of the Hewley family.
I can sell that for money.
The first families ripped apart by the war. My circlet's here.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
We must remove these creatures first.
Dude, these things are designed so interestingly. The way they avoid your axe and stuff, unless you stun them. There's one down. Oh. Kill revenants. Got him. Oh. What does that do for me? There's someone down there. Oh, it's an enemy. Oh. Dude, I'm beating him up through the crack. And he can't beat me up yet because he doesn't see me. Am I actually taking his health out though? Yeah, I just killed him. That's huge. Was that back down here? Yeah, wow. I also played... Ooh. Let's see what this one is. Oh, these are for the blades. Whoa. That was pretty cool. Let's take that one. And upgrade it. That is pretty cool. Sure. I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to do it. And I don't have any heavies for the blades yet. Okay. Let's go. Progress being made. I remember what that felt like. I still have a viewer, apparently. I don't know what the deal is, but again, if you're here, thank you. We covered some interesting ground here. Freya. Oh, come here. Freya. I need your arrow. Freya. She's busy. Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll go do that in a second. Okay, I can't do any of this until I progress. But, yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it all. Here we go.
Belong to you.
A symbol of commitment. After the ceremony, he had
Whoa.
a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, they stopped too.
Okay, we're gonna do these little gauntlets. Is this? Yeah, this was what was on the other side of that chasm. That's cool. Sweet. Can I go down here? No. Alright, let's do it. Rune magic time.
I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look.
She's gonna have to say it out loud. Cool. First, though, we gotta find more of her parts. There's one more. Sweet.
I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it,
Let me turn this up a little bit.
but I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right.
Cool. Shortcut. Enemies. Shit. Oh, poison. That's poison. That's poison. Oh my god. That wasted a lot. That's cool. So that thing is Bifrost. And yeah. Too easy. Wow. This doesn't last forever though. So let's go in. And get out. Whoa. Hold on, there's more. Let me see also. Let's go with PS5 chat mute. I think we're gonna go with this for now. Maybe a little lower, I can bring it. And a little bigger. Let's see. Is there anything here? Oh yeah.
The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece.
How can I find the missing piece? Oh, that was the favor. So let's see. One of these is 16, 17, 18, 19. It's right through here. Let's go through that crack. Is this it? That was a cut.
What's that?
What's what? Wait. What's what? What's what? Hold on. Okay, this is where we just came from, but let's turn around. All the pieces are back in here. It's a puzzle room. Let's see. 21, 22.
The door is shut. If memory serves, we'll need to light both of those torches to open it.
Okay.
This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived.
Oh, right. How about now? Okay. So, this metal... Oh, never mind. We did
That's
it.
it.
That was dope. Mystic fire. Nice. Oh, I missed. This is kind of like the Star Wars game. Let's use this new, Oh, yeah. That was pretty cool. Oh, shit. What just happened, dude? I got bit.
Get that thing to shut up!
Huh. Cool.
There.
Ooh,
I see the chalice.
the chalice. Don't take it yet. She has to. Okay. She gonna destroy it?
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation.
Destroy? Whoa.
We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand. I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed him.
Damn, this is getting fucked up. This whole mission too is just like more of Freya's backstory.
Anything interesting, brother?
Not much. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Here we go. Here's the rest of it. Boom. Boom.
The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down.
Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Alright. We gotta go back down. I guess that's a good chance to make sure we didn't miss anything.
Better now?
No. The pain only grows. Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
Does this involve her?
It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding.
Damn, traitor. Found outside a ruined temple in Vanaheim. Many of the realm's buildings come to ruin due to natural disaster. Freya's temple has fallen for different reasons. It appears that after she left Vanaheim, her own followers vandalized the very temple they once gifted her. Her people saw her marriage as a betrayal, a cowardly way to pass judgment on her actions. Let's go read a word. I can't wait to.
word appeared over there. See it?
Can't wait to read this word.
Phew.
Fuga.
After all the
Sick.
battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
The most difficult battles are fought within. But this battle, you will not fight alone.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Is this a Valkyrie? Wow.
There it is. My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together. The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union.
Kratos can get rid of it.
Mona.
The stone refuses to let go.
What do you guys think of my new armor set?
Mona!
This is a side quest. But it's insane.
The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. I bond to my son. To the Valkyries.
Wow.
That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me too.
She just realized her true power. That's pretty cool.
The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it.
Nice.
This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
That's cool.
A much more fitting use for it.
Nice. Nice, that's sick. She's gonna use this sword now. Retrieve Mardol. That's what it's called. New sword choice unlocked. Customize for on the weapons menu. Let's do it. She gets different swords. Okay, press L1 or R1 to view Freya. Yeah. Wait, I want to look at these first. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see. Runic stun. I like this one. This one looks cool. Okay. Sword. So she was using Thrungva. Bifrost. Let's use the new one, of course. Okay. She got new armor, too. Or did she? It's kind of weird. I don't know. No, it's actually cool. He looks so fancy now. This one is like the only one that works with. Yeah. Okay. They match. Okay.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
The ceremony.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Well, before you say that, what is this? Freya's missing piece.
You won an important one today.
That's what we just did. So what is this? Oh, that sword is awesome. Uh-oh.
Behind you! Incoming!
That one is really cool. Ah! Oh my god. Whoa. That guy just went to town on my ass.
Nasty hit! All right, brother!
Come on. I want the... Yeah. Bro!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
I can't. Interesting. The blades I'm not that good at. My eyes are starting to hurt. On to the next battle.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important one today.
Here. Let's go. No, not the jawbreaker. Oh, that's so hard to watch.
If I may,
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
it's just I owe you my life, such as it is, and I caused you so much pain, put you in a terrible situation. For that, Freya, I'm truly sorry.
Aw.
I wanted to end that war too.
I know, but I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. I'm forever in your debt.
I appreciate
Wow.
that.
Good character development.
Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
Okay, why is she just standing here? I thought that meant something was important. Wait. Whatever. Thought I saw something up there maybe. But I don't. Nah. Huh? Let's see, are we done? We're about to find out. I think Dewey spoiled where we're gonna go next. Does this end it? Oh my god! Oh! I have a heart attack, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck? I wasted that one. Wow, that one.
Shield up!
Damn it. Yeah, man. Oh, fuck, I should have broke it. I'm going for this health stone. Alright, he's low.
Got him!
No, I wasted it again. Holy shit. I knew something didn't line up about that. Whoa. Woo. Oh no. Damn.
What's that?
Oh, that was
What for that
crazy.
boat?
You got stranded here? Ooh. Seal of the Falling Star. I need to. Whoa. That's cool.
You know, an arrogant man once told me you can't change the past, only how it shapes you.
I think I did everything in that island.
It's been a while since I've had a confidant. Would the god of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
Wow, we did it. Now let's go finish. Let's go get out of here. I did everything. Let's check the map. And let me scoot back. Okay. I'm missing 4 artifacts, a bunch of lore stuff, 10 ravens. What the fuck? How is it that big? I'll be back though. Buried treasure. I'll be back. There's a fuck ton of content in this game though. Dude, I'm so excited we did it.
Why do you yawn?
Force of habit, I suppose, since I don't sleep anymore. Although, it's far more confounding that I'm the tired one. I've seen you stay awake for days at a time without so much as a drooping eyelid. Not even a nap.
Gods do not nap.
Oh, tell that to Thor.
Here we go. Oops. I guess I'll just sell this.
I'll buy it, then sell it for a mint once the Vanir decide
And I
they
need
want
to
it
buy...
back.
Oh, I still have this? Cool, okay. I'll see you back at your house, Brock. My eyes are starting to hurt, man. We'll see how far I can go.
We missed this.
Alright, bye, Lunda. Oh, shit.
This crest. It's mine.
Oh, shit, buried treasure. Let's go. Kratos XP. Dude, that's huge. The Giant's Toes. I didn't even properly do any of that. Amulet. Let me sell this crest to Brock real quick.
What you need now? Family
Awesome.
crests? I'll take them.
Ooh, another Vanaheim one. Okay. Let's go back. Wow, that was a crazy section of this game. Wow. Alfheim. There's more in Alfheim. Let's go back to Niflheim real quick and turn in these, let's see if we have enough. This is just a quick little pit stop. Because we've gotten a lot more. Oh, Freya came with me. There's Brock.
What is this?
Ravens, the ones we've been destroying. Odin's little spies.
Like the father of all,
Oh,
we swung from the tree. Wisdom gained father, servitude gained we.
Swung from the tree.
What do you suppose that means?
And here I thought you were good with riddles.
Wow, this is a cool side quest going on. Okay, so which one can I get? Can I get this one? Yeah. Okay. Wait, I want to check this out. Damn, these aren't that good compared to what I have.
We kneeled until you freed us with your steel.
So destroying the ravens free their spirits somehow. Good
Two
to
more.
know.
Free.
Well, free of Odin's control anyway.
Well, I'll come back when I get 2 more. Oh my god, 28, 38, 48. Wow. Niflheim. This isn't at all what Niflheim looked like in the other place, I don't think. The other game. Then this is the training. Yeah, there's not that much here so far. Tree of Woe. Okay, so that was one thing. I can't go to Muspelheim. Nothing going on in Svartalfheim right now. Elven Sanctum, Sindri's house. We'll come back. We'll do the Elven stuff later. I don't want to go back to Alfheim right now. Let's go to Sindri's house. I'm bringing Freya back to Sindri's house. That's crazy.
Well, brother, before you see the lad again, might we discuss an approach?
He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Ah, classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard, and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion. He filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours? What is this path?
Oh, just one of the many insane things we had to do to get to Jotunheim.
You jumped?
We were protected.
Evidently.
That's pretty cool.
And you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one.
Thank me now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you can make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young turd's bow. But then he and Sindri got into it over something.
Wow.
I don't rightly know who's yelling at who in there, but I figure they both got it coming.
I want to talk to the squirrel. Spirit squirrel, hello.
Hello! Good to see the chimes working as intended.
Hello.
So, who else are we likely to encounter amongst your detachable emotional apparitions?
Well, there's certainly no avoiding anxiety.
Oh no. Why are you talking about me? What did I do? Oh, you should have heard the shit they were talking. What? Oh dear, oh dear.
There was no such talk. Shame on you, Bitter.
Are you sure?
Yes, Anxious. No opprobrium to be found in this discourse. I was merely making your acquaintance with our adventuring friends here.
Ah, people!
Well, there it is. Please come back anytime.
There's gonna be a collection of squirrels.
Oh, that's it, yeah, that's it. We're done. No.
Talking to squirrels now, huh?
I like the squirrels.
I am already here, Master Kratos.
Okay. Alright. It's time to go inside with Freya. It's gonna be crazy. Let's do it.
Hey, you see we're waiting for you, right?
Shut up.
Well, come on then. Hey, Tyr! Wake up! You got company. Now, why don't you just make yourself at home in Sindri's so-called study over yonder?
You're sure he won't mind?
Mine? You'll be thrilled. Joint's getting classier by the day.
He sleeps in a broom closet.
I never thought I'd have the pleasure of seeing you again, Frigg.
Don't call me that. I haven't been that person in a long time. But I'm happy to see you too. I'd feared the worst for so long, what you must have been through.
Nothing so bad as what you've suffered. Freya, I am so sorry to hear what happened to Baldur. He was only a boy when I saw him last, but I know he meant more to you than anything.
Yes.
And to forbear your vengeance in this way, it's truly an inspiration for those of us who believe in peace.
The only peace these realms will ever know is once Odin is gone. Believe in that.
So you're not here to prevent Ragnarok, you're here to bring it about.
I'm here to make sure Odin doesn't hurt anyone, the way he hurt us.
I can see I've upset you.
I can't wait to see him again.
Forgive me. I am far removed from my
Odin.
days of diplomacy.
She's just gonna go look out the window.
I truly thought we'd seen the last of Tyr. Perhaps there really is cause for hope.
That's not really what you made it sound like when you guys were just fighting. Atreus and Sindri.
She's no less majestic than the last day I saw her. What a thing I must be to look at.
Dude, I'm excited to hear about.
We're not supposed to keep secret. But you were gone for 2 days with nobody to watch your back. I'm your partner. We're not supposed to keep secrets.
You sound just like Father. Whose side are you on?
Whose side? I don't know. What does it even mean to be on your side right now? How do I know you won't be running off to Asgard next?
If I did, at least I'd be somewhere I could make a difference.
Now that is crazy talk. That is the craziest of all possible talks.
Why? Odin had the chance to kill me, but he didn't. He offered to teach me. Maybe if I had more answers, I could prevent...
Prevent what? What is this about?
It doesn't matter. You gotta go, okay? But you were gone for 2
What's up, bro?
with nobody to watch your back. We're not supposed to keep secrets.
How was it, dude? Really?
If you have business in other
Was the
realms
audience good?
before speaking to your son, I'll join you. It's been so long since I could travel.
I'm tired
at
too.
will.
This is the very end. But Michael and Eric called in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's late.
Really?
You guys have a good chat.
We did, yeah. Michael, I got to the bottom of why Michael hates 2 of my short films. He always tells me they're a piece of shit, and the Snowman one and Egbert. I don't know. It's fine. Watch the last 45 minutes of the stream. No, don't. Yeah, but what was the pre-show? Was it good?
The pre-show was like a trailer to the original Django, which is like an Italian, like a spaghetti western.
Huh.
And some other thing. I can't remember.
Was one of them a cartoon?
No.
Oh, I guess that movie you probably can't prelude with a cartoon.
It was good.
Oh my god. Nice, dude. Posters or no?
No posters.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Good night.
Night, man. See you tomorrow. King shit. Alright. Just a little bit more. Alright, let's go.
You better screw his head back on. And I mean tightly.
Damn. He's being a little shit.
So you're back.
Are you ready to answer me?
About what?
Where did you go? Who did you see? Was it Odin?
What? Is that what you think?
Do you deny it? Answer me! Did you go to Asgard?
No! Of course not! But so what if I did? It's my future, it's my life.
You are my son!
Then why don't you trust me?
If you want me to trust you, then tell me the truth.
The truth is you're being a complete asshole.
Laddie, you know that's no way to change a man's mind.
He doesn't have any faith in me. It's fine if he keeps secrets. It's fine if Mom did.
It is not fine. Her secrets haunt every step of this path.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in her anymore either?
This is not about your mother. What you have done is lie.
Wonder where I learned that.
That's quite enough.
Since when do you always take his side?
Since he became the one making sense.
Look, I was only thinking about going to Odin. But I swear it's for a good reason.
There is no good reason to go to Odin.
He'll only cloud your mind.
But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening.
Something bad did happen. Look at me, at Freya, at Tyr. Odin did this to us. What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreus wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard?
I don't want to cover up
Get
Tyr's
kicked in the
head.
head or something?
There.
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you are going to be. Are you going to continue to lie and keep things from me? Or are you my son?
Good question.
Choose? I never get to choose. Just leave me alone.
Listen.
Let go of me.
Listen.
I said let go.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Atreus! It's Sindri. Just try to keep control.
Oh no. No. He's going back to Ironwoods. Holy shit. No. 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 I don't like that they're always separated. Wow. Oh my god.
Great. Freezing cold, lots of Hellwalkers, definitely in Midgard.
I don't even get to go back to
Keep it
Jotunheim.
coming. You're just helping me stay warm.
Anyone else? That little shake off of his right hand. I like that. Let's go.
Gotta find some shelter.
Which way? Oh. Whoa. I kicked him and it left this trail in the snow. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh. I wasted that. Okay. Wait.
These things! When did it get so bad out here?
Alright. Wait, do I have any skills? Oh, now we can do Midgard. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hex potency. Oh, we got Sigil now. Oh my god. I'm just reading what these do. Sure, that sounds fun. The runaway.
At least something out here doesn't want to kill me.
Dude. He's running away again from his dad.
Just need someplace warm.
He doesn't understand that Kratos cares about him.
Then I can figure out where to go next.
Fight.
That doesn't look good.
Oh shit.
Yappa!
Wait. Basic arrows.
What is this thing? Some kind of white?
Oh.
What is it you want?
Stun them.
Alka!
That's pretty fun. Wow.
More ravens. You trying to tell me something?
Hold on. We're getting close to a calling point, by the way. There's nothing up here, no chest. Okay. We're pretty close. I just want to see if we can get him to shelter.
First, he thinks I've been to Asgard. Then, blind.
Ooh. That bow should be broken.
I'm trying to save your life, you big jerk! Alka. Gotta get out of the cold.
Let's get him out of the cold. Oh shit. This feels a little bit Dragon Age-y.
Alka!
Oh, I forgot how that one works. It gives you 3 snipes.
Do her extra!
Huh. Nice. Is there even anything to discover down here? Like a chest. Someone's watching, it says. Oh, this is where I fell. Okay. So it's all a big circle, except what's over here? And maybe what's down here? Anything? I want to go rewatch that jump scare. Also, I want to commentate on the Fortnite clips. We'll do that, and then it'll be over. Whew. 3.5 hour stream, 320. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Yeah, let's track this. Oh, I can't. Let's get to the next yellow checkpoint, see if that's a good... Ow. Nice. Sweet.
I find shelter and then what? Where could I go?
I mean, he's gonna want to go back to Ironwoods with
If I go to
Agroboda.
Following the prophecy where father ends up dead. If I stay locked up at home, there's nothing I can do to stop it. I guess in Asgard, I could at least keep an eye on Odin. Be a spy. Find out his plan.
No.
Keep control of this.
I don't want to go there alone as Atreus. I want to go there as Kratos.
Oh, who am I kidding? I can't go to Asgard. Wait, are those red leaves? Freya's house.
The Sanctuary Grove. The big turtle.
Oh, no.
No. No.
Charlie?
Charlie. No, don't be dead.
Charlie.
No.
Please. Please. Charlie.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Hey, big guy. I'm here now. Don't you worry. I need to get you warm.
Aw.
You're gonna have to stand to let me into that house. Think you can do that? Come on, Charlie. You have to do this. I can't help if you don't. Emily! Emily!
Yeah.
Good boy.
Ooh. Wow.
What a mess.
Whoa. What do we have here?
I know, buddy. I know.
What was that symbol?
I should close that window.
Okay.
We're snooping around.
Okay.
Freya hasn't been checking on you?
That the
Right.
window has some holes.
Too busy hunting us down. Come on. Let's get you warmed up.
Let's warm them up.
Should be able to make a fire from all this mess.
Let's make a fire. Whew. Light a fire for Charlie. You know what? I might leave it on that cliffhanger because, well, no. Let's do this part.
Wow. It's beautiful. Never seen anything like this around here before.
Okay, there's gonna be an order.
From her home in Vanaheim? She must have really missed it.
Wait, I guess we should look around first.
Okay, buddy. Okay. I'll get you warmed up. Valkyrie armor? Does this go with the wings on the wall? From her friend?
Sigrun?
Wonder what happened to her.
I think we killed her.
Is this Baldur's?
Dude,
Wonder how father was able to earn her forgiveness.
These games are so cool.
I can't believe she never came back to check on her house. To check on you. That's not an excuse.
Nice. Aw.
You're welcome.
Uh-huh. We did a mitzvah.
Where do I go now? I can't stay. I just can't let my dad die too.
Wow.
There's gotta be something I can do. It's okay, buddy. I think he's here for me. I'll be okay. I think.
Is this Odin?
Okay,
He's going to Asgard?
I'm ready.
No way.
Take me to him.
No way. Oh god. Oh my god. Asgard. Wow. Oh. Oh my god. We're here. No way. Wow. Beautiful moment right there. Whoa.
Should have learned to swim before Midgard froze over.
Casual banter. Freya must have been so obsessed with hunting that she neglected her giant turtle horse. Bruh. Am I in Asgard? Holy shit. Zoom. I can't zoom out. This is nuts. Dude. The one take too. Like that was such a cool way of getting here. New music. Whoa. Bifrost. It's fucking beautiful. This is gonna be insane. This section's gonna be insane. I still wish Kratos was with us, but I get it. The rainbow lens flare is so good. Alright guys, this is where we'll resume next time. Asgard, baby. Our first time in Asgard in either game. Let's give that a save. And then, okay, here's the deal. These clips. I just want to talk through them real quick. That was amazing, though. That was a great session of God of War. Alright, here's the first one. It's gonna have sound. This guy's pushing me with a shockwave hammer, but I had hit him down to like one shot. I knew he was weak. So I just pull out my shotgun. Boom. He's dead before he hits the ground. Because he just came right into my face. While he was weak. You don't do that. You do that if you have full health. So I think that was that clip. Oh no, there's more, right? Pretty sure there's more. Yeah, right here. Watch this. I had one rocket. I timed it just for that. That was pretty cool. Let's watch that part again. I use a shockwave hammer in combination with my one rocket. Rain it down on him from above. Dead. Little overkill though, but then boom, extra dead. Whew, that clip, there was that. That was pretty good. Then this one. This is the game winner. I killed 2 people at once with one item. If I say so myself, because I have 7 kills right now, and I ended the game with 9. Oh, actually, I think I know what happens. I don't think that's necessary. That might be true. Let's see. This is the 1 minute that the clip happened. This whole time I was carrying this mythic item, the Deku Smash. That yellow thing. Didn't use it at all the entire game until right here. Okay, so I didn't kill 2 guys at once because I got 8 kills. I think that guy was on a sky base, and I knocked him down a while ago. So let's see. There's 2 guys alive. Does Dewey get one of them dead? Smash. Yes, he knocked one of them. But that's the finish right there. Let's watch that again. Because I was looking at the kill feed. Hold on. This shockwave hammer, man, it's a clip machine. There's 2 guys in that box, the red diamonds. The last 2 guys. Dude. That was satisfying. That's one of my favorite win clips, except there's a glitch. You can't emote after dubs. So the last few days on stream, the wins have been a little bit underwhelming, you could say. But, alright, everybody. I gotta say, I think we covered. I told you, by the way, if I sit on the ball, I'll be down here. Only a nose and up. But let's stand up. The night's over. It's 3:40 a.m. No one's here right now, but we have 9 total views. It does say someone's actually here. Who's watching right now? Someone's actually watching. Someone might have fell asleep or something. Eric says he's heading to sleep. But yeah, that was quite fun. I've been wanting to do a proper stream like that. That was more than like 1 or 2 hours, and it's the weekend. So hopefully this was our Friday stream. Hopefully we have a Saturday and a Sunday. I think we had good discussions. We made some good content. Some friendships. Hold on. That didn't really do anything. I could do this. Some friendships were tested. Some lifelong bonds were broken by comments about my movies. No, I'm just kidding. That gets brought up so much, though. I had to. Like, it's a conversation that doesn't really go anywhere. Because, like I pointed out... Wait, why did this get so quiet all of a sudden? Hello? 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 I swear, everything got quieter. By a lot. Wait. Is it because of the music? I don't know. Whatever. We're wrapping up. Or did I, like, tap the game on the back? Test, test, test. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Microphone. I might have tapped this button. Or was I just... Did I just get too far away from the... I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow, our slight disturbance materials are probably going to go live, assuming... I was supposed to play check the upload that I did on this stream and make a thumbnail. But I'm going to worry about that in the morning / afternoon, whenever I wake up. I had a great time tonight. I hope you guys did too. If you're watching this back, this was a chill one, you know? But there's content. We had moments. The God of War era is going strong. So, I'll see you guys, hopefully tomorrow. Again, though, I should also probably live my real life outside of this little box in the Rangoon Nebula. But, yeah, baby. No major issues. No drop frames. 9 views. 22-minute average view duration. Basically 23. It's 22:53. We like to see that. Considering last night's stream, or whatever, the view duration was 1 minute. I'm very happy with 23 minutes. So, let's all go to bed. Let's have a good night. I'm going to turn the light off. Everybody, sleep tight, sleep in. It's Saturday. Fuck, baby, fuck. I'm going to close my eyes. My head's going to hit the pillow. I'm out. I'm keeping this on though. Yeah, and with that, just remember, fall back. Yeah. Don't forget to fall back and Rangoon forward. Once again, that was fall back, Rangoon forward. You know? Ponder that. We'll discuss tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. You're the best.